late night live stream. That's right. I took a long nap actually before going live, so I feel pretty good. I feel better than I did yesterday night. How's it going, Christian Gutierrez? He picked up a membership. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian. Pokey Nasty says, "What's good? It's going pretty well. Going pretty well actually. Look at that beautiful Gym Heroes booster box. Don't you wish I could just jump right into that? Woo! Friday night, everyone. We're gonna find out what's in here. Pokey Destiny, hopefully." It's got a little bend on the back. So I've actually held this box for a very long time. I've had this, I bought this around the time I bought my rocket booster boxes, my English rocket boxes. And back then they were like $4,000, $8,000, that range. They were way cheaper. So the truth is I will be making a nice little profit off of this because of the way Pokemon cards have appreciated. So yeah, Pokemon cards have done well for me. Basically, this is like my salary. If I didn't sell this, then I couldn't make very much money. Mister, can you give us a, huh, yeah? All right, let me put this to the side. Oh, yeah. Gotta get up at 4 a.m. to see my packet open, says Jack Gray. Oh, is that 4 a.m. for you? I'm sorry, man. So we got these empty energy cards on the table. Mister, any evolutions available? I have evolutions on the way. I do have evolutions in a closet, but they're in a sealed case. I'm trying to keep it that way. So at the moment, no, there's no evolutions, but they're already being restocked. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to do that. I've never done it before. So I'm kind of tired at least. Huh. Yeah, my sleep schedule's all messed up. When are you making the TCC custom cards? Oh, yeah. Let me go open those. Let me go back to the politics channel in the Discord and remove that now. I forgot about that. I wasn't supposed to leave that up. Oh, wrong Discord server. Both of my Discord servers are built similarly. Alright. And we'll delete this. Okay. Sweet. Mister didn't get my trade message on Discord for my Evolutions packs. I got your message. Didn't you get an answer? I don't remember. Mister, oh wait, an Evolutions trade. Somebody tried to sell me Evolutions. I don't know about trade. CS Man says, thank you for doing the trade. Oh, right. CS Man wanted to get into the box break, and he is going to send me 2 slabs to do it. And I figure it's not such a big deal. So if you're going to be in the break, okay, here's one of mine. And so what I'll do, I'm going to scratch this out. I'm going to say CS Man on it. There you go, mister. And the way it'll work is we won't wait for your packs or the mail to arrive. We'll just we'll hold on to this with your other cards, and you know, once we've opened everything, we'll wait for those slabs to arrive. But be sure to get me the tracking number for the slabs before we do the box break, okay? So you got to get them shipped out. What, in 2 days, or is it 1 day? I think it's, you got to ship them out pretty soon. So you're in the box break, Mr. CS Man, and where does that put us? I think we're ready to go. Do you have a CGC 9.5 Sylveon Shiny Full Art? No. Are you offering me one? Mister, can you please show me what booster pack I have on PSA Grade Pack? That way I don't buy it again right now. I'm going to make a few purchases right now. You want me to look up and see which packs you're grading? Good question. Let's see. Joe, Bradley, Pokey Nasty, you bought a Shining Fates pack, okay? CS-Man says, okay, I'm kind of regretting it now. Well, what do you want, CS-Man? Do you want the pack or not? Mister, what CGC slabs do you have available? What CGC slabs? I've got 1 CGC slab available. Actually, I have 2 technically. I have this one and I have a Dragonite. I have this Rocket Smoltres. And where did the Dragonite go? I don't actually know where the Dragonite is. I have a 9.5 Dragonite somewhere. Is it up here? Here it is. So I apologize. I woke up, but I still had to put together all those, I had to put together the wigged packs. And that took me a long time. And then I had like 100 messages. I had an unusually large group of messages to answer. So I had to answer a ton of messages. And that is part of the reason why we started so late. I actually woke up at 1. So we could have started at like 1:20. But we started basically at 2:12. And that's because of everything I had to do beforehand. So here we go. We can't do it because my post office will rest for a week. My bad. No problem. All right. Yeah, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. How much Dragonite? How much for the Dragonite? I think I was going to regrade him. All right, there we go. Whoop. That's okay. I'll just take the 4th pack. And for the Dragonite, I think if I sent this into PSA right now, it might come back. I'm trying to see if it's got any print lines. Can't tell if that's a print line or not. It doesn't look like one. I think it's a 9.5 for off centering, and if that's it, if I pop this baby out, I might be able to send it to PSA and get a 10 on it. And if it comes back 10 from PSA, it will actually be worth a lot more than a 9.5 with the CGC. So I'll be paying attention to that. How'd this guy get an 8? I see a hairline scratch on the surface. He's slightly off center. He's got a little popped up corner there. This guy was going to make it into the wigged packs, which is probably what we should still do with them, because the reason why is because if I regraded him, he'd probably still come back 8. And, ooh, he looks nice with that swirl. But the reason he hasn't gone in is because he's so expensive. So I've been prioritizing the Gym Heroes packs, and now that the Gym Heroes packs are done, we can actually put him in. Oh, speaking of which, I think some CGC submissions got done. I vaguely remember that. I fell asleep to that. Let me go to my Gmail. I think I got a little Gmail message. Credit card acknowledgement. All right, so we got a credit card acknowledgement. Let me go to the CGC website. It's funny, we've had express cards out with them this entire time. They just have been taking that long. The people who are in that submission, a few people have, messaged me, and I showed it to them. I'm like, they're just taking forever. Here are my submissions. View status. Whoa, it looks like a bunch of them were done. Hold on. So I see the old Express one. That's completed. I've got one out from the beginning of December that's still not done. That one just says received. It looks like they got the Express, they got an Express one done. It looks like they got 2 Express ones done and a standard one done as well. So it looks like they actually completed 3 at the same time. And they started another one. Another one says scheduled for grading. So it looks like they're finally like working on my account or something. I don't know what to say. Well, that's great, because they've taken forever. Yeah, I can see 3 of them were shipped all on the same day. Check it out. There we go. 3.343434. That's today. So 3 of them just got shipped out. It's just a few cards though. It's for people who did Express, and it's for yeah, there's 2 groups of Express that just got shipped today, and 1 standard. All right. So those will come back, and we'll get them to the correct people who paid for those. How exciting. I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know why they've been taking so long, but they took a lot longer than they advertised. I can't believe the bulk one's still not done. They claimed that they received it in December. They so didn't. I sent it to them at the beginning of November. I sent it to them at the beginning of November. And then I think they only checked it in at the beginning of December. So they had it in their PO box and they didn't check it in for like a month. And now it's like 3 months later. It's basically been 4 months at CGC. So it's kind of disappointing. LSX God says, wait, I thought the box break is Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. It says that right in the title. What are you talking about? Jim here is sold out. Box breaking coming Friday, 8 p.m. Actually, let's change that to box break coming Friday. Maybe you didn't read the whole title. Mister, could you update Discord with the CGC submissions? Well, let me focus on the, let's start opening packs tonight. And all you need to know is anyone in an express order is getting their cards back from CGC right now. And there's one standard order that has, it's like tier 2, and it has 4 cards in it. So we'll figure that in a minute. But I don't want to work my way through that. That actually takes a lot of concentration. Let's go ahead and instead focus on opening packs now at this point. Hey, it's Mr. Jacob Kavanaugh. What's up, man? He says, I'll take 5 packs of Shining Fates, please, and live ship my bag. You got it, Jacob. Well, I tell you what, Jacob. Let's get it straight from a fresh ETB as well. Move this over here. What happened to PSA Express? It got really, 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 really expensive. So I can still offer it if you want. I can still offer it, I guess. I don't recommend it. Definitely not for collecting. The only time you might use PSA Express is when you pull a really hot card and you're going to try and rush it to the market so fast. Here, I'm going to give you this EV2, okay, Jacob? You rush it to the market. You know what? Since we're live shipping you, I'll give you this pack of sleeves too. Who cares? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck with your pulls, man. Any update on my PSA order for 1 card? See, that would be hard for me to look up, Alex. There's so much. It would definitely take me like 5 minutes of sorting. All I can tell you with PSA is that PSA is being very slow. Anyone who had a tier 1 submission, it's been taking about 9 months. Tier 2 has taken about 4 months. And Express has been taking kind of over 2 months, which is part of the reason I'm sure why they doubled their price. Dracovish. It's Dracovish. You're going to get a bearded dragon. Man, bearded dragons are so boring. I had a girlfriend who had a bearded dragon. And she's like, look at my bearded dragon. I'm like, bitch, show me your... I don't want to see your bearded dragon. And, she, you know, she had a bearded dragon. And she'd feed him like crickets. And I'd be like, cool, it eats crickets. How much did this cost you? How much for Shining Fates? ETB, $2. He says, we sent it last year. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, most cards were sent last year. Because we're only into 2022 by like 3 months, right? Yeah, 3 months. Can you believe it's already been 3 months? 3 months already. That's so fast. I'm going to walk through my shiny double. Okay. So, Mr. Jacob Kavanaugh, you pulled 2 Shining Hollows, Dracovish and Milcery, and then you pull a Full Art in DDV and a Crobat VMAX. You're also getting the Eevee and a packet of sleeves. So let's try and baggy this up. Time flies, the older you get. Dude, it so flies. Speaking of time flying, it's finally time for me and my wife to move. We've been here for like 3 years in this tiny condo. And, you know, before we lived in this tiny condo, we lived in a tiny apartment. And, oh, man, it is time. Oh, what am I doing? I left these out. Hold on. Hold on. I'm a little distracted. That's what's going on. I'm thinking about trying to fold that Eevee flap over. It is finally time for us to move. We're contacting real estate agents to get us moved into Lake of the Ozarks, a place we do not live that far from. It's about a 3-hour drive from where we live. We've always known about it. We live here in Missouri, right? And we were doing all our research for moving because we're pretty serious about moving. And we're on our way. We're going to pick out a home and just buy it up, even if it's kind of a crappy home. We're aiming for a small but affordable home at this point. That's where we're aiming for, a small and affordable. But we want it to be near the water. So we want to buy a cheap home and maybe a cheap little boat and enjoy living on a lake. How neat will that be? All right, Mr. Jacob Kavanaugh. Maybe one day we'll upgrade to a nice house, but right now we just want a house. I'm gonna go ahead and get your label printed. Can I live in the basement? That's all right, let's do that. We'll move out to Lake of the Ozarks and open up our grading company, huh? TCC grading? I told my wife, I told her I don't even think the most important part of grading is the actual slab. I think the label is the #1 thing that sells the grading. So I told her I'm not too concerned about getting that sonically sealed, although we will want to do that eventually. Is this right here, this beautiful label. If you can't compete with the Beckett label and the PSA label, you're just not going to make good grades. Nobody's going to care about getting your graded slab. So that's why I told her we got to have the best looking label, but we don't know how to make one. So that's the biggest hurdle to TCC grading. All right, we did a box. Here's a good box. That's the biggest hurdle. The moment we figure that out, I'll start grading right now. We use Gorilla Glue. I don't care if we use Gorilla Glue for a little while. I bet you the glue works. The goal is just to make the slab tamper-proof, right? So if Gorilla Glue is strong enough that you would have to break the slab to get into it, then it's strong enough. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe we just wait until we can get like an ultrasonic sealer. Ultrasonic welder. Hold your ears. Ultrasonic welder is $40,000, so, and it weighs 2,000 pounds. So it's not a small thing. All right, Mr. Jacob, you are live shipped. Thanks for coming to the live stream, man. I really appreciate that. Yep, your card's on the way. Mister, so are you not moving to the Carolinas anymore? Yeah, so you see, we had enough saved up. We have a small down payment. It's like $30,000. We have a small down payment, and so we were getting real serious about moving. We're like, okay, well, we can actually move right now because that's enough money for a down payment on a small home, you know? And when we started researching North Carolina, the problem is the area we originally intended to move to is right in the path, historically right in the path of some really strong hurricanes. And we can't have that. We can't store, let me show you, we can't store a table of cards like this in the path of a hurricane. It's just a bad idea. And it's not just that. I mean, look at all the card stuff. Look at all those cards. Look at all these cards. Okay, so, and then I have another room, and it is just full of cards. You forgot Jake's other bag. Jake says, I have another bag. Oh, man, Jake. Jake, you got 2 bags? That's my fault, Jake. I didn't know that. I should have checked. I don't know why I didn't check. My bad. James, Javier, Jared, Jeff, Jet, Jeremy, Jacob Scott. Oh, is it in the overflow? Maybe it's in the overflow. Javier, Jason, Jeremy, James, Jury. Must be in the overflow or something. Let's check up top real fast, just in case. Joe Harris, Joy Joseph, Jacob Kavanaugh. You're so right, Jacob. Well, now this makes me question if I can even fit this all into the same box, because this is a bit more. I think we can still. Alex Gang, what? Don't look now, but Kanye's here. He's H-E-A-R, huh? Kanye can hear, huh? He is here. California's a dump, mister, but their weather is nice. They have the best weather. All right. I think what I'm going to do is reprint the label because I want to make sure this gets taped really well. All right, let's see. You know, my wife and I actually strongly considered California. We considered Hawaii. Like we didn't just say nah and cross it off instantly, but we did our research, and the research shows you pay a higher tax. The homes are way more expensive. So instead of having your money in investments, you have your money in your home, and the cost of living in general is just much higher. So we want to be wealthy one day, and that's really hard to do, obviously. And we think part of becoming wealthy is paying less for all those things and using that extra money to buy pretty much stocks, right? So that's what we think. So that's why we ended up scratching it off the list. Same with Hawaii. We were really thinking about Hawaii for a while. We're like, man, wouldn't that be crazy if we just moved straight to Hawaii, lived on an island? We're both very, we like the idea of kind of moving to a place that's hard to get to. And Hawaii kind of fits that. How does this box open? I don't see how the box opens. It's funny because I just put the box together. Oh, here it is. I found it out. Anyway, so yeah, we did consider California. We considered Hawaii, but the cost of living in those places is so high. And all I can think is like anyone stuck in those states, while you do enjoy the beach and you do enjoy the weather, you don't enjoy building wealth, and that's so important. And maybe that's why they feel so strongly about, maybe that's why they feel so strongly about wealth redistribution in those places. Because they can see that they almost have no chance of ever becoming wealthy. You know what I mean? You have no chance of becoming wealthy in those places, so maybe you feel like you have to have wealth redistribution. All right, Mr. Jacob Kavanaugh, we got both your bags this time. All right, 2 bags. I'm gonna have to redo the tape, so hold your eardrums. Cover them up. All right. Whew. You know, there's a lot of people moving to like Utah. They're moving from California to places like Utah and Texas, maybe Florida. And the reason they're doing that is because they're realizing that they're trapped. They're trapped in California. They're not able to build wealth in California. And they're just clever enough to go, well, I can have almost the same lifestyle if I just went to Florida. You know what I mean? That's why Logan Paul's thinking about moving. Next up, we have Theo Lang. Thank you for your patience, Theo Lang. He says, 1 live custom pack. And he says, make sure it's wigged. Mister, is your maid single? It's probably going to be just some hardworking lady who comes in and cleans the house one time, and she's doing it for a company. She's not my maid. She works for a company. It's like DoorDash, right? You can hire somebody to get your food. You can hire somebody to clean your bathroom. I live in Vegas, mister. There's a lot of swingers here. Damn. Oh, man, what am I doing in Lake of the Ozarks? I'm on my way. Oh, pack number 1. I was a little surprised by the pack. All right, mister, you get 2 code card. That maybe are gradable, but we're not actually sure. But is she single? That's a good question. Is it sexy when a lady does cleaning? All right, Mr. Theo. Sorry, it wasn't a Charizard. Mister, is your maid hot? I live in Pomona, California, and got room for rent, mister, with the pool. Come stay with you. Man, if I could live in California for free, I mean, I'd definitely go to California if I could live there for free. But Yes, the cost of living. I want to take as much of my extra money and use it to buy investables. That could be non-fungible tokens. It could be Bitcoin. It could be traditional stocks like Nintendo stocks. You can buy Nintendo stocks rather than Pokemon cards. I could buy Pokemon cards, which have done quite well. I showed you that Gym Heroes box at the beginning of the live stream. Well, I probably bought that for about $5,000 to $8,000. I don't know how much I paid, and I just sold it off for about $25,000. Wow, that's pretty good for 1 year. I've only held that box for like a year. So, you know, and that's going to go mostly toward my taxes and toward moving. And I don't know if I could do that. If I had lived in California, I don't know if I would have had the spare cash to do that. Because on YouTube, I get paid the same no matter where I'm at. So if I move to California, my YouTube wages are the same. If I move to Missouri, my YouTube wages are the same. It's the same for my wife. She's a full remote worker, so she can keep her job and move to California, but she doesn't get paid more when she moves there. So we're going to move to a nice cheap place and afford a lower cost of living and use that excess money to invest. And we think that that will give us an edge at building wealth and eventually moving into something like maybe a nice, really nice house. Or more importantly, you know, the first step is having enough money to afford your own health care. I think that's really important. We don't have fully socialized healthcare, you know, Bernie Sanders styles healthcare, and we don't have fully socialized education yet. So you can still get wealthy in America if you work really hard and really fast right now. The door on that's probably closing a little bit. I don't know what the Democrats will do over the next 2 years, probably as much as they can to change how everything works. But you know what allows huge social mobility in the United States is low taxes. That's what allows it. When you pay a lot less taxes and have a cheap cost of living, you use your excess income to carefully invest and to start businesses. But once that tax amount starts to look like the UK or Germany, where you're paying 40, 50% in taxes, and you've still got the tax on the sale of goods and whatever it is you own, now it's really hard to break into that upper class, the upper class which probably is watching you going, oh, now you can't get in. Sorry, we raised the taxes on you. So there's still a way to get wealthy in America. My wife and I hope to make it into maybe a middle upper class before too many things are changed. Mr. Alex PSX says, one of those fancy light up keychains, mister, and can I have Charmander, please? Order Dragonite next and sign the box. It comes with, please, so I can add to the TCC shelf. I tell you what, Mr. Alex, I'll do that just for you. I could probably sign that box. So this is Alex PSX. Oh, I don't need to write your name down. It should say keychain, Charmander, sign. Mister, I caught CS-man cheating on you. He was, oh, mister. All right. Well, I can't be live all the time. Mr. Alex PSX. How could you? There it goes. So when I ship you, I'll take that card back out and I'll get your keychain shipped. Good evening, mister. How's it going? Pokey Nasty. How's it going, Pokey Nasty? 1, Hidden Fates with PSA grade pack. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you want to add this to that little baggie, huh? Well, we've got Mew. I think what we really want is Charizard. Let me go get a tin. Oops. AOC tried to compare us U.S. minimum wage to Denmark, saying McDonald's worker in Denmark makes $22 an hour. Problem is, Denmark doesn't have a minimum wage. Interesting. So let me go get this tin. Where are the tins? Hold on. Looks like they got moved back into the bedroom. All right, fresh tin. We're gonna get your Charizard out of there. Your Walmart restocks. Are you gonna hunt down the restock lady? Oops. So one of the things they don't tell you, though, in Denmark, the minimum wage at McDonald's is $22, right? But then they take a lot of your money through taxation. So you get taxed more, you're paid more, but you get taxed more. And then on top of that, when you go to buy goods, the goods are more expensive, just like places like Switzerland. So it's possible that you're wealthier. If you're a McDonald's worker, it's possible you're wealthier than an American McDonald's worker, but it's just kind of a system, in my opinion, that doesn't produce as many millionaires. And America produces a lot of millionaires. All right. Here's the Charizard, very good. I'll place the rest of these up top. I think Denmark has a 68% tax rate. I like Denmark. I like Denmark a lot. I also like low taxes. I like low taxes a lot. Taking home more of your own money is a good thing. At least here in America, they have not proven themselves to be very smart with money, the government. Mister, how much for the TCC slab? The one that says your mom? I'd probably give it away as a gift. It's not really worth anything in the secondhand market. I don't think I'd want to sell that to anyone. Doing your mom, doing your mom. That's what I should have said. It said doing your mom. Wathana says one. He says one small custom, one large custom. You're too funny. You're trying to say is a live custom booster and a large custom booster. Here you go, Mr. Wathana. Fruits of my labor should go to me. You need it for your shelf. Nordic countries like Denmark have universal health care and tuition-free colleges. So I really dislike the use of the words like universal and free. Nothing's free. What they mean when they say that is instead of paying for college outright, your government taxes you for the rest of your life to pay for it. So in the United States, you could even skip going to college, start a business, and get rich really fast. In fact, if I didn't have a student loan, I'd be really rich right now, I think, because I spent 4 years in college rather than working on a business, and I paid off quite a bit of my student debt. My wife and I paid just about $50,000 into our student debt rather than investing that money. Okay, so in the United States, you could go straight to opening a business if you wanted. And then as for the student debt in the United States, you might pay it off in maybe 5 years and then enjoy a much, much lower tax rate compared to Denmark. So you bring home more of your wages for the entire time that you work, right? Whereas in Denmark, you're going to pay taxation for that education your entire life. And that really adds up. That really adds up to a lot more money than you think. So what would you rather have? 5 years of paying off your student loan and a lifetime of low taxes? Or would you like to pay for every low quality degree out there? There's a lot of low quality, useless degrees. I hate to, that's my belief. You don't have to agree with me. Would you like to pay for all those degrees and basically not hold the schools accountable at all for the quality of their education that they offer because they just get government money? And then you pay taxes your entire life. Which one do you think is better? Well, for me, I've had time to think about it. I'm strongly on the side of not paying for college at the government level, strongly on that side. I'm not convinced that schools have kept up with technology. I'm confident that schools basically, they do abuse government federal loans, student loans. That's why they're not more competitive amongst each other. And I think really when they start to receive government money, the schools stop competing. Kind of like the public school system in America. Why should the teachers have to compete when they can unionize and get guaranteed money from the government? There's no incentive to innovate, no incentive to make things efficient, and really not very much competition at all. Competition is very good, very good. That's why when we have a war, most of the things that get innovated on, they get innovated right in the middle of a war because competition, it creates stuff, you know? We invent most of the stuff while at war. That's true. And I don't like wars at all. I hate wars. But my point is, it's not the war, but the idea of fierce competition that drives all kinds of innovation. And when you're taking government money that's passively collected from people who, I guess, like being cucked by their government and forced to pay 68% taxes like crazy people, when you just passively take money from them and put it into the, the wallet of the guy who runs the school, who's probably very good buddies with the government, does that produce a wealthier country? Maybe like the lowest class, maybe they're happier. That might be true, but it does not make your country full of millionaires, and it doesn't provide as much innovation to the rest of the world and to your own country. Like America's a pretty good country for all of the innovation and all of the massive, really powerful things we've invented, and the number of, I mean, think about it: Facebook, Twitter, Google, eBay, Amazon, all these massive, what's another one? Oracle. Name some more. Name some more. Let's see. Apple. That's a big one. Apple's huge. Microsoft. Why didn't I list Microsoft? All those came out of the United States. They didn't come out of. They didn't come out of Denmark. Name me a couple. Name me a couple relevant technology companies that came out of Denmark. You can't, because they all came out of the United States. All right, let's see what else we're opening. That's kind of a big deal. Sears. Man, I'm going to go invest in Sears. I'm going to go invest in Kmart. All right, let's see. So John Ailman. One shining face for Mr. John Ailman. Wathana going to wait for one custom. Wait, do we get Wathana's one custom? Hold on. I see. Wathana made multiple purchases, and I jumped up in line. So Pokenasty got his hidden face. Wathana got his one large, one custom. Here you go, Wathana. Sorry about that. I'm loving the topic. Mr. Wathana. We got Sandshrew. All right, Sandshrew from the old vintage base set. That's actually pretty cool. You like Pokemon? I like Pokemon. We have something in common. I like Pokemons a lot. But, ask yourself, why is it the United States made all those companies? What is it that the United States had going for it that the other countries didn't have going for them? And that's the level of success you can experience over here, as a very competitive and sharp and smart, hard worker. And people all around the world saw that, just like the brothers, who made Google? And so they came over here and created Google. They didn't create Google in their home country. They created it here in the United States. So when the United States no longer is a place where you can become a successful business entrepreneur, and you're no different than, let's say, the country that the people who are really smart already live in, why would they leave their country? Might as well start the business where they already live, because it's easier. That's kind of a big deal for innovation. Sean Leon. Hey, mister, how's your night? May I pay it forward? May I have 2 Pikachu keychains, but give 1 to the next person, also 1 live wigged, and 5 McDonald's. Wow, that's really generous. All right. So this is for... He says, wow, that's so nice of him. It is nice of him. Sean Leon. Oh, I don't need to write that down. We're going to say keychain. And he wants a Pikachu, 1 Pika. Is that Jungle Packs in the Wigged box? Jungle Packs in the Wigged box. Why are you asking if there's Jungle Packs in the Wigged box? All right, and then also 1 to the next person. You were about to open that shining face for someone before this person. Right, basically... I thought we were in a different spot in the line because Wathana made multiple purchases and my eyes jumped to his latest purchase. So we don't know what's in that yet. And we're holding that off to make sure things are open in the correct order. 2 Pikas, 1 for Sean Leon. He also says he wants 1 live wigged. Here you go, Sean. Whoop. It's Bayleaf. Wow, that's a lot of vintage cards coming out of there. Okay, so bay leaf and 5 McDonald's. One. Can we see the keychains, mister? Yeah, we can show off the keychains. 2. Oops. 3. 4. And 5. I still remember back in the days playing a Pokemon game and found a Snorlax blocking the way. TCC, can we see keychains? I always wonder if those packs smell like McDonald's fries. Well, these come out of a sealed factory case, okay? So they do not smell like fries at all. Just making sure these are... Do I like Legos? Yes, when I was younger, I played an enormous amount of Legos, Lego Technic, and I was always real clever with them. And my brothers would steal my ideas, and then I'd get really mad at my brothers. I'd be like, hey, that's my original idea. I was like, I should have a copyright patent for this. They should smell like fries and be a little greasy. I had one brother in particular. He would just wait for me to build something, and then he'd just straight rip me off. And I'd get so mad at him. I'm like, Mom! It's funny because I'm older now, and that's how things really are in real life. You can't copy other people. You can't steal their content. You get copyright strike. But back then, it's not like Whoa, 4th card? How many cards in this one? Oh, no, there's 3. Felt like there was an extra card. Yeah, but, you know, I want people in America to become wealthy and prosperous. I think I've talked about these subjects before. One thing in particular, why is healthcare so expensive, dude? Healthcare is so expensive. Why is it so expensive here? Can't it just be cheaper? We should have a way to make it cheaper than the rest of the world. It should be cheaper in the United States. How about school education as well? We should have some of the most affordable schools, not the most expensive schools. Just sounds like we're being ripped off by people who are smarter than us. So I would do everything I could to get the prices to be competitive, rather than saying, okay, let's leave the prices really high and then just subsidize it by having taxpayers pay for it, you know? We should aim to bring the prices down. That's for Mr. Sean Leon. Very generous, Mr. Sean. Let's find your bag. Sean Leon. Okay, hold on. So it looks like you already had a card. I'm going to go ahead and just add to it 1 Pika. You came to flex your Master Ball? Very cool, man. Denmark created snow? That's true. I looked it up in a book once in school. Stupid Yugis are all that's left anywhere. Really? I went to Target today with my wife, and we looked at the card shelves, and the Yugis were sold out, dude. Yugis were sold out at our Target. Next up, we have Mr. Wathana Sand. So it looks like Wathana is going to be the guy who receives the gift. You're welcome, Wathana. That was a gift from Mr. Sean Leon to Wathana. And Wathana says he says, I think I owe you more money. 1 live, 1 large, and then he says, and 2 prism. Be sure to make the message really clear. I don't want to accidentally mess up your order. I think you're saying you need 2 ultra prism. Be sure to make it real clear. I don't want to mess anything up. Okay, you're going to have 13 and 14. There you go. You're on the list. And then the live custom booster. I do have a rare Yu-Gi-Oh card from a friend. Thoughts on PSA price increase? So the PSA price increase is bad for us because it means we make less money. That's what it means for collectors. It's good for PSA. It means they make more money. And I think people will basically just have more cards that they refuse to grade. They're going to say that card's not valuable enough to grade. It's also going to punish people who send in, cards that are less valuable that grade 9. So they're going to find themselves, not being able to turn a profit on that card or flip it properly. Also, you're going to just need, overall, you're going to need a larger investment of your money whenever you make an order with PSA. So in the past, you could grade 10 cards for X amount. Now you're going to grade the same 10 cards for 2 times X. So it's just a larger investment of your money to grade the same number of cards. Okay, and let's get you on the large. This is for Mr. Wathana. You got packs 9 and 10, Mr. Wathana-san. Are XY Evo Hollows still worth grading? Are XY Evo Hollows? Yeah, absolutely. So, Wathana, what did you mean by I owe you money? Did you do your math right on these? Should I check? All right. And, oh, I'm sorry. I left this Pikachu out of your bag. I'm a goof. Here you go. Whoop. Next order. And now we get to John Ailman. So John Ailman gets the same pack in the end. He was the next guy to order Shining Fates. John Ailman. All right. Opening Shiny Rillaboom. Beautiful. It's a good one. He says, I don't know, lol. All right. Give me a moment, guys. I'm going to go do a little math calculation. Mr. Wathana, it's really important that we know exactly how much this costs. When the order is a bit larger, sometimes it's harder to break it down. So your first order is correct. It's off by $1 actually, because the new large is $38. Actually, did I write that down properly in the description? It's off by 1, but I didn't really care about that too much. Yeah, it's written down properly. How about the second one? So the second one is for 2 Ultra Prisms, a live, and a large. Okay. So we're going to start at 58. And then 2 Ultra Prism, right? Where's the Ultra Prism? Here it is. Okay, so you're off by 1 in 2 orders, which means you're missing $2. I'm not gonna ask you for that because it's not enough money to care about. But yeah, you were fine. You're scaring me, man. You're over here saying I don't know. Brock says 1 custom. You got it, Brock. Mr. Brock. First, let's get this into John Ailman's bag. Who here hasn't seen the new keychains? You want to see the keychains, guys? John Ailman. Mister, you know that Evolution booster box you have? How much are you willing to sell it to me and open a few packs? Evolution's booster box? Probably it's not for sale. We're going to hold it for another 20 years, I think, with the Evolution's booster box. We have some more Evolution's boosters on the way, though, okay? Okay. Here's the keychains in question for people who have not seen it. My fingerprints all over it already. So it's a little lasered Pikachu. He's pretty cute, right? There he is. And when we turn this, a little light turns on. Haha. Can we turn these lights off and get a better look at it? Oh, that looks kind of cool. There we go. He got a little smile on his face. So this would be a little neat thing. You can hang it up in your room, or you can actually use it as a keychain. And it's something you can see at night. It comes with a battery, so there's 2 batteries. And if your battery dies, they're probably pretty cheap to replace. Just replace it on Amazon or eBay or whatever. or your local store if they have them. They probably do. Can you show Bulbasaur? Why not? Let's go get all of them. Let's go get all of them. I'll be right back. All right, so give me a moment. The boxes aren't marked, so I don't know which ones have the Bulbasaur. They should have marked them. All right, here's Squirtle. Here's Charmander. One, two. Maybe this layer has a Bulbasaur. Oh no, it looks like they gave me the wrong one. All right, so maybe this is a mistake throughout the whole shipment. It looks like they sent me, by accident, Venusaur rather than Bulbasaur. So that's a problem. Good thing I haven't sold too many yet. So here's the Charmander. Oh, there it goes. I was like, does this one work? See, he's pretty cute. There we go. That's the Charmander. And so he's pretty good. Unfortunately, this is definitely Venusaur. Aw, oh, darn it. That's supposed to be Bulbasaur, not Venusaur. I can offer refunds for anyone who tried to order a Bulbasaur and doesn't want a Venusaur. It's still pretty cool, actually. And you know, if I offer Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, you already have the Venusaur. Huh, your fingerprints get on it pretty fast, so that's interesting to note. How much for these with shipping? Well, I updated the description in the lunch stream to include the price. And basically, when you order it, I put a energy card into your bag that says that I owe you one. And then when it's time to ship, whether you do live shipping or whether you do free shipping, I grab you your keychain. All right, and then finally, this is the Squirtle. Oh, I like the Squirtle. Squirtle's looking pretty good. There he is. How do they make these, man? That's cool as hell. Sorry, I was looking at it myself really in detail. No one likes Caterpie. So, and these, I didn't order, I had to order these in bulk. And, but I just ordered Charmander, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. But it looks like they sent me, what's this? It looks like that little batteries come apart. I think it's supposed to be all three of them together. Yeah, they messed up the order. That makes me sad. I have to contact them about that. I don't know if they fix it or not or what they'll do. How long do they last and can you recharge them? They're not rechargeable because I can tell you right now because it looks like they give you a spare battery, except this battery's like falling apart. The third piece fell out of the little holder. So they give you a spare battery, and I couldn't tell you how long the battery lasts because I've never ran it out. Hopefully it lasts, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. It all depends on how much energy it uses. So I'll place those to the side now. You've seen those. And I want to offer some knickknacks on the channel. You'll notice we've got these metal cards, and you'll notice now we have those cute little keychains. You know, I'm just trying to do what maybe a regular card shop would do, and that's they expand what they offer. They offer cards, but also they offer knickknacks. Pretty soon I'll be offering you guys candy bars, right? Oh my God, what if you could sell candy bars? What if you could sell candy bars live? Are you going to start selling soft drinks and Pokemon hats soon? That's right. I'm gonna start selling. Little Girl Scout home baked cookies. Oh my God, if I sold home baked cookies made by hand by Quip and I recorded her making them, would you guys order some home baked cookies? James says yes. I should go tell her. THC infused. Toss a Mountain Dew in my bag. Sell us Pokemon cereal. But are there laws against that? There's probably laws against selling home-baked cookies, right? What could you sell? Is there any kind of edible you could sell? Hot dogs. Will they be shaped like They could be shaped like Pokemon. We could do sugar cookies and get Pokemon cookie cutters, and then she can ice them to look like an actual Pokemon. Bro. You need a food license, sir? No, I don't see why you can't. I bet there's probably regulations about it. You know, selling Pokemon cards is one thing, but selling actual, like, cookies, there probably are rules for, you know, health, because I don't actually know anything like that. You probably have to get something from a government. They probably have, like, health and food and safety standards, hopefully. Careful, mister. Someone could try and sue you. Yeah, we better not do cookies. That would be bad. Someone could claim they get food poisoning. Yeah, we won't do that. It was a cool idea for 50 seconds, though. Owen Perkins. Hello, Owen. Sorry for the long wait, Owen. Hey, mister, 1 wig pack, please. I need a bag, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Owen. So this is Owen's first booster pack. Whoop. We got, not Magmortar. We have, why can't I remember his name? Not Magmortar. Not Psyduck. He's a Gen 1 Pokemon. I should know his name instantly. Magmar. Gosh, I think the name Magmortar was like blocking my mind from remembering Magmar. Whew. It was so focused on the wrong name, I couldn't think of the right name. Mr. Owens, let's get you a fresh bag. All right. What the F? Why is it illegal to sell cookies? I thought this was America. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. I think that there's probably good reason to have regulations like that. You know what I mean? To protect the consumer. So, what if she could open a little bakery and sell Pokemon baked goods, and I ship them in a special container with like a cooler container, and ship them, you know, priority or something like that? That'd be funny as hell. Ship them only in the winter, maybe, or to cold places. Mr. Owen, you would go in the M box, so we're going to put you in the M box. Maybe they're sold out of the good packs, Ben. What? Next up, we have Jansen. 1 wig pack. You got it, Jansen. 1 wig pack for Jansen. Mister, you missed Brock's order. Did I? Brock! Oh my gosh. Brock 1 custom. I thought we did it. I think you missed my order. All right. So, the rules are, with wig packs, the way they work, when a wig pack has been opened out of order, but by only 1 person, it actually goes to the correct person. So, what happens here, I apologize, Mr. Brock, this is actually your pull. We know that because your order was the previous order. Whew. So, Mr. Brock, this is actually your Magmar. And that means Mr. Owen has another shot. Let's see what Mr. Owen pulls in the next pack. This is actually Owen's pack, based on the pull order. And Mr. Owen pulls a Sceptile. So in this case, Brock, it was better for you to be the previous pack, because I think that the vintage Magmar was a little bit better. I like the Sceptile too, but he's not vintage. All right. So those are the rules when we pull packs out of order. If you pull pack out of order and it's only out of order by 1, we go ahead and just fix it. If it's out of order by 2, we put you in the mistake box at that point. Video paused. Continue watching? No. That's not my favorite music. Let's turn this one back on. Next up, we have Jansen McNeil. I think that's the one we were about to do. So Jansen, this is your order, Jansen. You ready? Boop. Mr. Jansen picking up some reverse hollows. Owen deserves a free cookie. I'm sending you a free home-baked cookie baked by none other than Mrs. Quip Quip and made with love, and she even put a teardrop on it. So this goes to Jansen. with an eyedropper. She put a teardrop on it. All right. Yeah, we'd probably get in trouble for selling like cookies. Thomas Glucksman. Hello, Thomas. He wants 1 live custom booster and 5 shining fates. All right, a big order. Let's start with your custom booster. Okay. Unfortunately, some hollows for you as well. Ice cold beer, be nice, man. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I wonder if you can gather DNA from a teardrop. Oh my gosh. After reading Cottage Food Law in Missouri, you can sell cookies online. You have to label your name and address, what kind of cookie it is, and what the predominant ingredients are. Oh, cool. All right, we're doing it. We're opening up Quip's Bakery, and she's going to bake all kinds of delicious cookies, but mostly sugar cookies shaped and iced like Pokemons. And then we'll sell them live. Oh my God. I don't know how that would work though. There must be a way. Yeah, you can ship cookies. Of course you can ship cookies. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. How else would stores actually receive their cookies? When you go to the store, you can find all kinds of baked goods. We've got, oh, Delmise. Mister, you are just rolling in the Poke Wealth. How about pack number 4? Oh man, you're getting tough pulls. It's all up to pack number 5. Come on, pack number 5. Don't do us like that. Oh, thank God. Pack number 5 is Electricity Hyper Rare. Woo! Wiping a sweat drop down there, man. If you had bought 4 packs, you'd have gotten some tough pulls. Very lucky there. Toxtricity VMAX. Is that one popular? I actually really like the way it looks. It's pretty animated. He looks like a scary, dangerous frog or salamander or something like that. That's for Mr. Thomas Gluckman. And we're going to find his bag in the tea box, right? I'm going to need a pre-grade on the cookies. PSA 11. She smooches the batter 1 time for every order. It's more like home-baked goods, though. There got to be more info online. There we go. What's a very, like, let's say she wanted to make any edible, any, like, candy or cookie or baked good. What do you think is the most shippable baked good or candy? Gingerbread cookies or something? I don't know. I'm not trying Family Dollar online again. I would return them to the store, but I will spare the awkward encounter. I got Owen a little something. What? Gummies? All right, I'm sending gummies. Brownies. Derek Withrow, 2 Shining Fates. Derek, you just missed the toxicity. You got beat to it. Let's see what's in here. Actually, I think cookies probably do rank pretty well for their ability to be shipped. Please sell Quip's bathwater. I don't know about that. She'd probably sell it at the right price. Oh, 2 hyper rares in a row. Shiny Lapras. Holy. I did not expect that. I thought your 2 packs would be cold, mister. Holy moly. Thomas, you should have gone 6 packs deep. You'd have picked up both of these. So this goes to Derek Withrow. I like that Lapras a lot. Wow, wow, wow. Dustin, Devin, Finnegan, David, Derek Riley, Devin. Dustin, Destiny, Dylan. I'll tell my wife she doesn't have to she doesn't have to do software anymore. She actually doesn't like it that much. Did you know that? So she's been doing it for like 3 years, maybe a little longer. And she complains. She says it's pretty meaningless work. She's like, she told me it's basically just doing math all day. And I'm like, wow, that sounds sucky. All right, I'm going to go open some Pokemons. That's what I tell her. Say, okay, see you. Have fun with that. I'm going to go open Pokemon cards. Let me fix this a little bit. And then she's stuck doing, she's like, man. and so she does that all day for a large company. And, you know, and then the next day they tell her, all right, change the numbers again. And that's basically her job. So it's not a particularly meaningful job, I guess. I mean, Pokemon cards, you could argue, aren't that meaningful, but I feel great when I do Pokemon cards, right? It's as addictive as you think it is. But with software engineering, she's telling me that it gets pretty boring. It gets pretty boring, apparently. So, I don't know. I wonder if she'll just keep doing it forever. I told her, you could just quit your job and I'll provide. Ivansky says, 2 Cosmic, 2 Shiny Fates, 1 Custom. I have a bag in a bulk box. All right, a bulk box too. Streamlag cardboard art is fire. Here we go. Mr. Ivansky picking up a Veltal. You see, he says, yes, there were out of stock for a few months until 2 weeks ago. Must have found it mostly Steam Siege. Took a shot. Oh no, you bought Family Tree. Uh-oh. So 2 Cosmics. Cheaper, but not better. And 2 Shinies, which we have right here. All right, let's see what happens, mister. 3rd full art. Let's get that 3rd full art. Sneep. And sneep. Does Quip do Kegels with those keychains? Oh, yeah. Floetta, is it just Floetta? Floetta in pack number 1. And Ralts. All right, the Cosmic are cold. How about the Shining Fates? We're depending on you, Shining Fates. Come on, Shining Fates. Oof. And finally, come on. Oh, man, you got tough luck. So sorry, Ivansky. This time it was pretty cold. That's a tough order, Ivansky. Let me toss you a free card, man. I'll toss these to you. That hurt to watch. That's just how it plays out sometimes. The custom was cold. They were all cold. All right. Whew. And Ivansky, your bag would be in the I box. You would buy Kitty's bathwater. I'm selling Kitty's bathwater. So we need to send one of these bags up top because they're too large. And actually, maybe it will be Ivansky's bag. So Ivansky bag, you're going to go up top because you're so consistent. Better luck next time, mister. Could we get AC what? Next up, we have Mr. Kyle Feldman. Kyle says, 6 Shining Fates and live shipping, please. Sounds good. Bag is in the K box. So Kyle Feldman, he's already got a bag. We got Lewis. We got Kyle Feldman. There we go, Kyle Feldman. Owen spent his whole allowance on a custom and got trash rip. Is everything all right? Mister, I was told there'd be a post-Logan Paul box break market boom. Maybe all the potential new entries to the hobby are buying NFTs instead. Well, probably what happened is a lot of people already watched the first box break, so they already joined the hobby. And his second box break might not have brought as many new people in. But actually, I did see a price change in the market. However, it occurred much earlier. It didn't occur the day he broke the box. It occurred, I think, after he announced his second box break. That's when I think the change in the market occurred, because I was watching the vintage booster boxes go up in price in that time. Okay, 6 Shining Fates. The new breaks are way more expensive, though. All right, there's Eevee. I'm 6 years old and finally got a wig pack for my birthday. Oof. Chat better than the channel right now. Stepdaddy Procod, is there a cookie box break sign-up list? I'll go contact my wife. I'll be like, they want cookies. Logan does not give 2 Fs about Pokemon, says Ben Lott. He's certainly making a lot of money on it. That's for sure. People are arguing in the chat. Be nice, guys. The stream sucked. Watching him handle the cards was anxiety-inducing. Was he handling them real bad? 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Sneep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And 5, 6. People are arguing in chat. Prepare to be canceled. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. What do we got? We've got Yanma. Pack number 2. Cramorant. Snip them first packs, for God's sake. Snip them first packs. What? We got Choodle. Logan Paul is dumb. What's new? We got Rotom. It's Rotom. Poltegeist and Morpeko. Go ahead and sleeve these up. And finally, Professor's Research. All right, 2 shiny hollows. No full arts, though. I'll argue with Mr. throwing shade at Denmark, the birthplace of Legos. All right. Actually, you know what I have to do. Let's go ahead and slip these in here. And split that in half. I don't dislike Denmark. I like Denmark. Oops. Kind of gave that away. Sorry. Sorry. All right, there we go. Mr. Kyle. 1, 2. Bruh, Denmark isn't even real. Man, the Ozarks does sound cool. Be nice to roll up to a restaurant or bar on a boat. That's a real thing. If you guys haven't YouTubed Lake of the Ozarks, there's not many videos about it. See, we grew up out here. We've known about it for a long time. On the actual lake, there's all these restaurants that opened up on the edge of the lake. And what they do is they build a dock where you park your boat, climb out of the boat, and then sit down to eat. So you go, honey, you want to go out to eat tonight? She says, yeah. So you climb into your boat on the lake. That's connected to your house, by the way. And then you drive your boat to the restaurant and have your meal. Crazy. Sounds very cool. So it's a very cool place, and we'll see what it's like. Normally, people can't live out there because there's no jobs out there. They just have some service industry like resorts and restaurants. But, you know, there's no, like, serious jobs. But we're bringing our jobs with us. So we can actually live in a vacation spot. How cool is that? +1 for remote work. Sounds loud in the summer. It probably very likely is, but we don't mind that at all. We're actually kind of lonely, so having some parties to go watch, people watching, right? That sounds like a nice thing. It sounds like a bonus, if anything. All right, Kyle, let's see if we've shipped you before. It looks like we have not. Pokey Nasty says, we appreciate the time you take to get all this together, mister. Get yourself a drink this upcoming weekend. It's on me and Alex. Take it easy. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, and there's a new member. I didn't see that, which is also Pokey Nasty. Pokey Nasty. Thanks, man. Kyle Feldman. Let's see. He did confirm the address. I'm going to hit print. It's on me. What? I'll be right back. said they wanted me to get drunk and start a Pokemon cookie side hustle. Kitty, could you even imagine if we sold cookies? That'd be funny as hell. What if you just got a cookie by default if you ordered? All right. I wonder if I could get in trouble with the Pokemon company, though. They might be like, you don't have a license to sell cookies in the likeness of a Pokemon. Yeah, that'd be actually I think that'd be more serious of a problem than trying to get the rights to sell food. I think with that, you just tell the government what you're doing. But the Pokemon company can be like, you're not going to sell a Charizard cookie. All right. Mr. Kyle Feldman, your live show. Let's see what's next. Drinking will kill your stomach and you'll have bleeding ulcers and the stomach of a 70-year-old like me by the age of 28. Don't be like me, kids. Put down the bottle. I'm putting down the bottle, Adam. After Kyle, we have Alex PSX. He says, 3 Shining Fates. Let's get that Zard. That's right. Let's get a Charizard. Claude's a member. Thanks, Claude. Here goes. Sneep. Mister, can I see the Ultra Prism list? I ordered 3 slots. I don't know if we missed it. Yeah, so we'll take a quick look at that in a minute. I don't see it here. Oh, you're like 2 orders ahead of, so it's not your turn yet, basically. Sometimes on a busy night, the wait time can get up to like an hour or worse. So it's not your turn. I see you on the list, though. So your turn will be in after 2 people. Well, actually, you're the second person. That's what it is. So here we go. Is our time for Mr. Alex. Alex, can you get lucky twice? He pulls Boss's Order, Frostmoth, and... oh, no. Grookie. Oh, you need the last pack to be hot, mister. There we go. What do we have? Phalanx. You picked up a full art shiny Phalanx. Is it shiny? Boop. Pulling out full arts like it's easy in this set. Like it's easy. Oh man, Alex, your bag's so large, I think I should put it in the other box. You're going to go into the overflow. Well, where can I put this actually? Give me a second. Where can I put this that is safe? Let me put it over here. All right, cool. Mr. Alexander Menard. He says, 2 Shiny Fates, 2 Darkness Ablaze. I need a new bag. Can't wait for my pack in the box break. Heck yeah, this Friday. 1, 2, and 2 Shiny Fates, huh? Oops. Wouldn't be mad if Alex sniped. Is Shiny Star V in stock? Not yet. It is on the way, though. It takes a long time, unfortunately. Oops. Never seen Owen? What? I think you missed my keychain order, says Alex. Alex? He says, 3 Shining Face, let's get that Zard. You had an earlier order, didn't you? Yeah, I see your keychain. You said you wanted Charmander. I didn't miss. Alex PSX, keychain, 1 Charmander. Bam. That's right, I'm that good. Where were we, though? Here we are. So we're on your second order now. No, wait, we already did you. We're on Alexander Maynard's order. 2 Shiny Fates, 2 Darkness. So you actually get this Shiny Fates right here, and this Charizard. Let's see what's going on. How much for an ETB Shining Face to get that Eevee? Yeah, so basically if you order 10 packs, I just give you a fresh ETB all to yourself, and I toss the Eevee in because that's, you know, just what we're going to do for sure. Why wouldn't you get that Eevee? We got Phoebos. What was that? That was Darkness. And Fletchender Toxtricity. That's not a Charizard. Did they have a bulk box? He didn't say I have a bulk box. Here's the Shining Fates. Oh, pulling a full art Centiskorch. Centiskorch. And pack number 2. Also Careless. I got a little hyped for you because I thought he was going to be maybe like this Skyla, but he was Careless. And Careless doesn't seem to care about wearing matching shoes. Careless is like, she's that girl who's not too hygienic in high school. Careless, can you wash up? You're kind of grossing us out. You want to be my boyfriend? No, Careless, we're putting you in the friend zone for girls. We were talking about that the other day in the live stream, so I'm just making fun of it a little bit. All right, let's see what's next. Let's see. Oh, I mean, let's put this into his bag. Andrew, Alex, Andrew, Alex, Andrew, Adam Smith, Adrian Doyle. Man, this bag keeps falling out. Aneta Espinoza, Sergio E, huh? Sergio E. Does Sergio E not already have a bag? Why did I write Sergio E on this? Yeah, there is a Sergio E. The same Sergio? Question mark? I wrote both names down, which means it probably goes to both of them. We have a Sergio E right here. I feel like these should be combined. I'm betting a long time ago, Aneta, who might be his sister or his wife, also, he said, wait, mister, that's a common name. Is it? See, I wouldn't even know that. That's tricky, huh? Well, I tell you what. Since it does look different, it does have the 2 names, we'll just leave it separated, and when it's time to ship, we'll see if he mentions it. Yeah, if Sergio was here, that would help. It'd be nice to combine these, though. Usually what this means is that somebody brought their wife along or their sister and said, hey, we're opening up a pack for my sister. And so, you know, that would make a lot of sense if it's the other Sergio. Let me go put this back in here. Actually, I'm going to put this up top. It's obvious we haven't done anything with that bag in a very long time. Where's Mr. Menard, though? We got to find Mr. Menard. Cut. All right, we're going to cut it. Look at the size of this bag. Anthony Hune. He hasn't had me ship him. I had to just ship him. Oh, he says I need a new bag. I'm such a doofus. All right. New bag. I turn around because I couldn't find your bag, and I see right in your message, new bag. I need a new bag. You know what happens? Sometimes the message arrives in PayPal, and it's like all messed up. There's all these symbols in the message. I think it has something to do with like if you used your phone or not to make the order. I'm not sure what causes it, but it makes it very hard to read. And I didn't see that in the message amongst all the symbols that you had a bag. There we go. Mr. James O'Brien. He says 3 Ultra Prism. You got it, James. Good luck on your pulls. 15, 16, and 17, James. So this is about halfway done. Theo Lang says 1 Wigged pack and 3 Rebels. All right, we'll start with your Wigged, Mr. Theo Lang. Whoop. Celebi Prism Star. That's pretty cool. Look at that Selby Prism Star. Theo Lang. He says, ooh, I like that. How you like that? TikTok. I've heard too much music on TikTok. You also want 3 Rebels. One. 2. And 3. This is for Mr. Theo Sneep. He's going to pull the hottest hyper rare. We've got Chandelure. I just went out and got udon soup for my girl from this random food place and found a card shop. They had like 20 to 30 people in there playing Magic. Why do those places always have people playing Magic? And where do these people who play Magic come from? I never know. They must all meet up online or something, because they're out there. I've seen the same thing before. We have a card shop called I think it's like, I don't remember the name of it. It goes by like initials, like CP something. And it's been in all of our malls out here in Missouri for a long time. They've stuck around since like the early 2000s, and they'll host like Magic the Gathering, you know, fights, and it's always the same group. You see these same people. You can tell that they're part of that group. They have like a look to them, you know. And where do they come from? How do they meet? It's so interesting. I should go to one of those one day. I should hang out with them. I should be like, hi, I do Pokemons. And then they can probably laugh at me and be like, you do Pokemons? All right, Theo Lang. They'll say the inferior card. Whoop. All right, let me go ahead and refresh. Mister, what helps out more, when someone sends you a gift through YouTube or PayPal? That's an easy question to answer. PayPal, by far. When you do a super chat takes 30% and gives it to the corporation Google. Google doesn't really need that 30%. If you're wanting more of the donation to go to me, you can just send it straight through PayPal. And what you can do is you can have me, basically I'll just read out whatever message you write down. Now the downside to that is you kind of have to wait for the message to arrive, and the other thing is people don't see that you've made the donation. Maybe I'll change it. I tell you guys what, when someone makes a donation, if you want, I can write a little donation card like this. I can write your name down and put it on the screen like right here or something, okay? So I can do something like that if you want, because right now people mostly donate through Super Chat, and that's because everyone sees it, you know what I mean? And I think there's a sort of social aspect to making donations. He says, with the message? Ooh, with the message, huh? That would be hard to do. Now, that would be hard to do because I'd have to do a lot of writing very quickly, especially if the message is long. So probably not with the message, probably just the name. And you can actually tell me to write down your nickname if you prefer. So I'll do that for you from now on. When you guys make a donation of $5 or more in PayPal, I'll write it down and put it down there. I don't think I want to do it for like a $1 donation because it's too much effort. You know, we got to keep things moving. Hey, mister, I just looked, and if you want to sell baked goods online, you need to adhere to something called cottage food law. Basically, it is legal unless it contains raw milk or meat. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, man. I'll tell Quip to get on it. I'll tell her we're making Quip Bakery, and all she's going to do from now on is make sugar cookies in the shape of Pokemon cards, and that's it. And she'll have to sell like 20 cookies a day or something. I don't know. How many cookies would she have to sell to replace her income? She'd have to sell a lot of cookies. She does pretty good. Software engineering, by the way, guys, is a good job, okay? If you're just looking to make money, it is good for that. Even if it gets very boring. It's because it's so difficult to be good at. That's why it pays well. It is difficult to get somebody to learn all that stuff. So where did we stop? I'm trying to find out where we stopped. Mr. James got 3 Ultra Prisms. Theo Lang got a Wig Pack and 3 Rebel. Now we have Johnny Ceruzzi, who wants 1 Ultra Prism. You got it, Johnny Ceruzzi. If you flip a coin 5 times and it lands on heads, then flip it 4 more times, and if it lands on tails, with the 10th flip, more likely be heads or tails. That's a trick question because your odds of the flip have nothing to do with the previous flips. So, in theory, you could flip a coin an infinite number of times and have it land on heads an infinite number of times. That's one of those fun things you learn in a math class. In theory, that is possible. That is a possible outcome. Okay. Good question. Wadana says, I was missing a couple dollars. Thank you, Wadana. He also says, can I get 2 more prisms? Yes, you can. It's too late for those kind of questions. Mr. Sean Leon, he says, 1 custom booster, please. Also, do you have other PSA slabs for sale tonight, or is it only the ones shown? Sean, I have PSA slabs for sale. The problem is they're only expensive ones, so I guess I just don't anticipate people actually buying them. I just assume nobody's going to buy them. But let's see. The problem is all the cheap slabs have gone out already in the wigged packs. Salazzle. No one cares for your guns, sell them for Yugi waifus. Mister, what weighs more? 20,000 or 20,000 NFTs? That was a good one. Sean Leon. Let me explain that joke. You can't trick me. I've heard that one before. Do I ever come off that way? I probably come off that way every now and then. All right, so he wants to know more about PSA slabs we might have for sale. Let's just move this out of the way. What's an NFT? Non-fungible token. Wigglytuff, which is, that seems high. So that's just based off of the only buy it now price on eBay. I'd probably sell the Wigglytuff below that. Here's Giovanni's Persian. Like this I can kind of believe because it's freaking Vaporeon, dude. And he looks awesome. He's an evolution. But Wigglytuff, come on, man. How much wood could woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck could chuck wood. We got Persian. Thanks for the donation, mister. We got Tyranitar 10. Koga's Ninja Trick revised. So in one of the Koga Ninja Trick pictures, you have the religious symbol that looks like a Nazi symbol. And because it looks like a Nazi symbol, they reverted it back. Okay, and then, oops, and then over here, Vaporeon Poliwrath from Expedition. That could actually go into the wigged packs if we subsidize it. Venusaur Cloister. Cloister could go into the wigged packs. Since Cloister only costs 300, that's 15 wigged packs, right? Victory Bell and Beedrill 9, first edition. That's a first edition Beedrill, see? And who knows, maybe you could, if you don't like the Beckett label, you could probably regrade this with PSA and get the same grade. You could probably get a 9. And that's kind of cool. How about the Pidgeot? Pidgeot's pretty pricey as well, kind of like the Vaporeon at 1.4K. Here's Dragapult for $350. He could probably go into the wig packs. Dark for Alligator at 800. Here's a Charizard for 725. Dark Tyranitar for 600. And so now you've kind of seen everything on the table. I've rotated through them. Here, let's leave it. So we have quite a few cool PSA cards. The reason I haven't been throwing slabs up there for sale is because I don't have any left, only expensive ones. So I don't know what to do. Okay, let's see who's next. Juan Gonzalez says, let me get 2 custom wig packs. Have a bag. You got a bag. I got you. Let's see. 2 packs. Pack number 1. Codes. And pack number 2, reverse hollows. All right, sorry, mister. Those packs were cold. What big ones do you have? What, you mean like jumbo cards? I don't have any graded jumbo cards. Where the heck are you, Master Ball? Alex is waiting for his Master Ball to show up. All right. And Mr. Juan Gonzalez, let's find your bag. Big ticket PSA cards. Well, I have more of them. I have 2 Japanese boxes where I've told myself I can sell anything out of the box as long as the money goes toward buying this new home. So I've got 2 boxes of Japanese Japanese really fancy PSA cards that I normally would not sell, but we need to get moved. He says, yes, you can grade jumbos. That's right, you can grade jumbo cards. It's pretty cool. Mr. Ricardo Mendiola says, Cosmic Eclipse, I have a bag. Okay, Ricardo Mendiola, good luck with your pull. How's Kitty tonight? I think she's sleeping on the couch. Unfortunately, this time, 2 hollows. How much is it to grade jumbos? It's really expensive, probably because the slab itself costs more, because it's physically much larger. Gonna go get a title loan to buy that. Don't pull out any loans on account of a Pokemon cards, guys. It's a bad idea, including credit card loans. So this is for Ricardo Mendiola. He says, I have a bag. Let's go looking for Ricardo's bag. Ricky Longshaw, Ryan Payne, Robin, Robert, Ryan, Robert, Regilio, Ruben. He's not in there. Maybe the other box. Lake of the Ozarks. I'm excited, man. We're going to get moved out there. We're already calling real estate agents, and my wife's already looking at possible houses to move to. We're looking for a cheap one. We want a cheap house, but we want one that's on the actual lake and has a dock. See, a lot of the houses have docks directly attached to the home, and you can just buy a boat and keep it in the water. You don't have to like store it anywhere. You can just keep it on the actual water. How about up here? I have a bag, says Ricardo Mendiola. Okay, not seeing it. Take out a loan, buy Bitcoin. Take out more loans against your Bitcoin. Then you win life and you never have to work or worry about money ever again. That's right. Just borrow money to buy Bitcoin, and when it goes up, sell the Bitcoin and pay off the loan. Wow, man. You are giving off good financial advice tonight. Brop says, Mister, did you get my keychain? I don't know who you are. I can see your YouTube name is Brop, but I don't actually know what your PayPal name is. Mister, read my message, please. Did you have a really important one? Says, people take out loans to buy houses as investments. Wouldn't it make sense to take out loans to buy Pokemon cards since they also an investment? No, it's not the same. You have to live in a home. So if you're talking about a home investment where you buy 2 homes, that's one thing. And homes cost often hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they can cash flow for you because you can rent them out, okay? So they're an actual asset that earns passive income. Pokemon cards, you just kind of look at them and hope they go up in price, and that's it. So, you know, I've never really gone into debt buying any Pokemon cards, and I wouldn't recommend to anyone else to do that. Mr. Ricardo, I'm getting you a new bag because I couldn't find your other bag. Passing gas like Brap. Mister, I'm renting 3 of my Charizards. Hey, maybe one day you can. Maybe I would pay to have somebody send me a very expensive card to show off on this channel. I don't know. Be open-minded to something like that. Kind of like a museum, right? All right, let's see. Zori Geeston. Zori is next. He says, hello, mister. I'm new to the channel. I heard amazing things. Could I please get 10 of the shiny face plus live shipping? Thank you very much. I also do not have a bag. All right. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's get this open. We'll just keep all the contents of the Elite Trainer box in the Elite Trainer box. And when it comes time to ship, I'll just ship the actual Elite Trainer box to you. How about that? All right, so here's the 10 packs, and we'll just keep everything else inside. Can you grade 3-card booster packs? Great question. I've never done this. I don't see why not. Physically, they're very similar to a 10-pack. They're just thinner, so I think you could. I don't see why not. Good luck to Mr. Zori. His first order. He went deep on his first order. Mister, can you show the Pidgeot again, please? What year is it? So it's a Japanese Pidgeot, so it's older than the original. It's actually older than the original one, or the English one, I should say. It's from 1997. Isn't that old? Wow. It's a pretty cool card. Sneap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, only hot stuff. Pack number 1 is a Veltal. Pack number 2, Frostmoth Weezing. Don't worry, you keep all your bulk. Those all get shipped out to you. Shinx. Pack number 4. More Peko VMAX. Let's see what's in a fresh ETB, everyone. Q-Font Greedent. So here's Greedent. So far, a little bit cold so far. You got 4 packs left. Hot stuff can come out of a single pack, though. So let's see. There's Pokekid. So the name of the card's Pokekid. Not Eevee Trainer. It's Pokekid. I thought it would be like Poke Fanatic or something. Shiny Snom. Rusted Sword. We gotta have a full art come out of here. Come on. Oh, there we go. 2 full arts. Shiny Grimmelsnarl and Crobat VMAX. Whew. Very good. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to bag you all this bulk up. What is your favorite set to collect and also to invest in? Invest. Good question. Okay, so I can talk about what I've done recently. What I've done recently is I've worked on Shining Legends. I don't know if Shining Legends is going to be reprinted. They probably should reprint it because the price on it is astronomical. So I like Shining Legends because the pulls are just so exquisite. And not just that, but they only come in special boxes that have gotten really, really expensive. So I recently pumped some money into Shining Legends, and when I sell off those packs, what'll happen is I'll get a full art Raichu and a holographic Pikachu, which can then go into the wigged packs, which is a really nice thing to give away in the wigged packs. So you get both the really fancy booster packs and those. Is that an investment or a flip? I don't know. It's hard to say, but there's so little of it on the market. When you buy even a little bit of those packs, the price goes up on them. So they're real sensitive to being bought out. And that's something I pay close attention to. All right. He says it's both, mister. What's both? You're both. Your mom's both. Shining Legends will definitely go up. I hope so. Okay, so we create a little sandwich around your hip poles. I don't think it will get reprinted, says Estuardo. You never know, really. That's up to the Pokemon Company. I think they easily could reprint it. I just don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. I have doubts because it's so old. I think they'll reprint Cosmic and Unified Minds, and maybe definitely Hidden Fates will get reprinted again. But Shining Legends is already really old. And if you didn't know, when I was younger, one of my favorite sets of all time was Neo Destiny. I loved Neo Destiny. And I think other people do too, because when you look at the different Neo sets, what's the one that stands out? Neo Destiny, because it's got those shining Pokemon in it. And they've done that again. And one of the fantastic things we've seen is the price of the modern Shining Lugia explode in price. It used to go, when I was a year younger, it used to go for like $100. The Shining Lugia it goes for like $2,000 now. It's crazy how expensive that Shining Lugia is. But it actually matches the unusually high cost of having to go out and buy the premium sets for pulling that card out. I mean, those sets went up in price so fast. And I've got a bunch of those Lugias grading, so I'm very lucky to have recognized that price pattern. Love Shining Lugia. I've got 2 of them right now. I could show them off. I'm probably always going to hold on to 2 of them because I expect them to go up in price so much. Shining Legends promos do better. Show us. I'll show you guys real fast, but let me get this live shipped for Mr. Zori. All right, Zori. Let me get you a label, Zori. So, Zori, you didn't confirm your shipping address. Let me look into it, though. Mister, you macrodosing again, aren't you? That's right. Zori, you have an address that starts with 87 that I'm using. It better be the right one, because I'm sending all your Pokemon cards to that address, okay? Remember, guys, when you order live shipping, you're supposed to confirm the shipping address in the message. You can just say something like, the address is correct. And, okay, I'm going to give you a special fast shipping just for fun, because this is your first purchase. Will I ever make my own TCC Pokemon card? I would love to own an industrial card printer and design my own card game with my own creatures or sexy waifus in it. That's how far I'd like to go. So the answer is yes. And I do have somebody working with me to make a sexy waifu card, a custom card. And you guys will see that. You'll see a little more on that soon. All right, Mr. Zori. Thanks for opening cards with us. Your cards are live shipped. Oops. After Zori, we have Gerardo Bueno. He says 5 Sword and Shield base and 2 custom boosters. 5 Sword and Shield base, 2 custom boosters. First time ordering. Keep up the great work. No problem, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does PSA grade Final Fantasy? They do, yes. They do grade Final Fantasy. Maybe we'll get some Final Fantasy cards tomorrow. We'll see if anyone has an interest in them. I have an interest in them. Final Fantasy, they keep putting games out. And Cloud is an actual Super Smash Brothers character. Not just Cloud, but Sephiroth as well. So there's a big following for Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy might be a little bit of an untapped collectible card. You know what I mean? Sneak. Are you planning on getting any of your booster packs graded? I have 2 with you right now. Yeah, definitely. I need to get that done. The thing is with the booster pack submission, I thought we were going to sell the Gym Heroes packs off a little faster than we did. I mean, they all sold, but it took a while. And I wanted to hold off doing the pack submission until after the box break, because I know some people are going to want to grade their packs. All right, here we go. Speaking of packs, we've got Hitmonlee and Zamazenta. This is for Gerardo. I hope you're watching, Gerardo. We've got Krabby Rhyperior. You need to get some WD-40 on that chair. I know, it's so squeaky. Krabby. I need a new chair altogether. This chair has zero back support. My wife sat in it and she's like, oh my gosh. She says like falling into a hole. It's terrible. I put a pillow there to help. All right, just Stonkjourner and Zamazenta. Freaking Stonkjourner. he's like a bad pull because he replaces what could have been a good pull. Can't wait for the box break, but probably gonna get sniped. Yes, everyone who ordered into that box break, they're all doing this right now. But remember, 12 hollows. They could be 9s, so at best you might break even. All the common uncommons are gradable in these packs. By the way, there's Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu in the set, and he alone goes for multi-hundreds of dollars. So the Lieutenant Surge Pikachu common uncommon is to be looked out for. 24 people are going to have light packs. 1 or 2 light packs might get open. Unfortunately, it just depends on how the packs weigh. And those would be the worst case scenarios. They can really lose a lot of money on that, but that's just how it is. It's all part of the risk of opening old, expensive booster packs. I'm nervous. I bet you guys are nervous. I got 4 of them, so I got more to lose. You know, those are 4 packs I could just sell right now and apply that toward, I could hand the money off to my wife toward like a down payment. So it's all risk. And we'll just see how it plays out. We don't know what'll happen. I think people tend to be too positive about what their odds are. Your odds are pretty small that you'll get a holographic card, and then that it'll be a good holographic card, you know, like a one that people want, and then one that doesn't have a print line in the middle, right? So you need all those things to be true in order to make good money here. And it could be a whole box. It could be a whole box of packs with print lines in it. We won't know until it's open. We've had some great luck in previous pack openings. We'll see if it continues, but it's all down to luck. And you know what was different, and I'll probably say this when we go live, the difference today versus back then, price, dude. Those packs in the past were like $250. The packs today are like $700. Wow. I mean, I'm doing the same margin on them, but they've just gotten so expensive. So, Mr. Gerardo, let's go ahead and get your custom packs. Yeah, they've gone up in price by so much. Sceptile. I was doing box breaks back when the booster boxes cost like $8K. And Machamp. All right, you pick up 2 hollows. No crazy pulls so far out of that custom wick box. Where's the hot pulls? What? Where are the hot pulls? That's for Mr. Gerardo. Let's create a bag. For the CGC note, you need subgrades to get a perfect 10. Does that mean you can't get any CGC 10 if you don't pay for the subgrades? No, that's not true. You can get a CGC 10 without the subgrades, but there's a difference between a pristine 10 and a perfect 10. A perfect 10 is a perfect card, and you can only determine that with subgrades. So I feel like it's kind of their way of saying, go ahead and pay us more. You know what I mean? Because they could very easily tell you if the card was perfect without posting the subgrades. They could do that. They just don't want to. They want you to pay for the subgrades. Gerardo Bueno. There we go. I think that was supposed to be 2 R's. I can't tell. The screen's so far away, my eyes can't see. Had no desire to hold longer, or you needed the money? Hey, mister, I've seen your pic on TikTok. How come you have gray hair, although you're still in your early 30s? I had gray hairs as young as 18. I think a lot of guys do. It's just how it goes. Actually, it's pretty normal for your hair to start getting old in your 20s even. Did you know that? So some guys go bald in their 20s, and then a lot of guys go bald in their 30s. By the age of 35 is something like 66% of all men have hair loss by the age of 35. So if you're a guy, you're on the chopping block too. Just wait. Give it a few years. Next up, we have Johnny Ceruzzi. Hey, mister, I'd like to order 1 custom booster. Johnny Ceruzzi. Yeah, I saw that too. I had some gray hairs, man. I'm like, man, I'm getting old. He says, that's true. I got white hairs at 16. Who's this? Johnny Ceruzzi. Damn, dude, you just got the hit, it looks like. What is this going to be? PSA 10, number 101. Holy. Where is it going to be? Is it over here already? Oh, it is. So, you ready? It doesn't matter if you see that. It's a $500 card, and it's the Gyarados from Crimson Invasion. Oh, nice, man. That's why there were so many Colt packs. I guess it was a big hit at the end, huh? Gyarados, what? Congratulations on that, mister. Let me write your name down. Johnny Ceruzzi. He says blended. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Claude Cavan. Let's get that lucky one pull on a live custom pack. Kiss the pack for good luck. Claude, you were off by one. You were this close, Claude. But Mr. Johnny beat you to it. I'll do a smooch anyways. Smooch. All right, and let's see what's in this pack. Oh, you got some stuff. Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur custom cards. All right, that's a little, in my opinion, that's a little bit cooler than just pulling a cold pack with hollows in it, because you probably could resell those. Mr. Claude. I don't think the hollows sell for quite as much. There's too many hollows out in the world. Yeah, you were close, man. There's always the guy who is right before the hot pull and the other guy who's right after the hot pull, and they're always going, ah, damn it. This close. So close. Miftle. Let's see, what do we got? Callum, Christopher, Chris, Bradley. I'll get you a new bag. I was shipped yesterday. Oh, well, there you go. Let's get this into a fresh bag. You're going to like these. They're very, very heavy. That's the coolest part. I love how heavy they are. Claude, Cavan. There you go. Do you know if CGC charges before or after? CGC used to charge immediately, and I think they've now changed it to charging after. I think that's how it works now. All right, who's next? Who's next? We've got Mr. Brock Smith. Brock says, one more custom. You got it, Brock. Brock pulling a very unusual pack. This is a whole pack of vintage common and commons. I think they're in decent condition too. Yeah, these are actually in not so bad condition. Better than light played. You could call them near mint. Pretty cool pack, mister. That's for Brock Smith. And we saw him just over here. Funny thing is, I was going to buy those 3 cards, but decided to buy custom instead. Hey, that's a good deal for you because the one custom is actually cheaper than buying the 3 cards together. Next up, we have PokeNasty. PokeNasty says 5 custom boosters and then live shipping. Wow. Let's see what happens. I don't know what'll happen. Pack number 1 is Lycanroc. Who's this? PokeNasty? Lycanroc. Number 2, a round of code cards. Number 3, Zoroark GX. Number 4, that's Brock. Wish I'd gotten this to Brock Smith. So this card is not in the best condition. It's a Topps card. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sceptile. Number 6. That is Japanese base set Kakuna. Number 7, holographic Machamp from Evolutions. Number 8, a round of code cards. They're already sleeved up. Number 9, Magnezone. And number 10, a round of hollows. He says stop. Wait, he got 5. Oh my God, I read it wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. That's no good. So, well, let's see. We can go backwards, I guess. Oh, man, that's too bad. So this would be 1. Why did I think it was 10? 2. My brain told me it was 10. 3. That kind of spoils the fun, is the only thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the Kakuna, it's the last one then. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. Oh man. Stop the count! He says no one's going to buy them. Actually, they've already been purchased. So because people have been waiting in line a long time, they've already been ordered. Whoops. Gonna have to be very careful with that. I think I know mine, says Estuardo. So there we go. 5 packs are open, mister. I apologize. It is nothing too crazy. Hold up. He says, okay, I'm going to order the Machamp. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I think it was because my mind was looking at, you put some other numbers on the screen that showed the total, and I think my brain was thinking that open 10 packs because it saw the number 10 right after it saw the number 5. That's no good. Mister, I get paid shipping too. Yes, absolutely. Pokenasty, let's get you that shipping. Now you guys know the next 5 packs. How do you feel about them? There must be something on the way in that box. Let's find Pokenasty real fast. Here we go. He said, mistakes happen. But now I go to bed. Good night. Have a nice night, Mr. Snorlax. He says, I don't get the other cards. You do not, because you only opened 5 packs. So these are the 5 packs you ordered. The other cards, those were not supposed to have been opened for you. Those are other people's cards. I tell you what, though, mister, I'll give you a bonus card just to be nice. We accidentally opened a total of 10 packs. I was only supposed to open 5 packs for you, okay? I'll give you a bonus card just for that. He says, I don't want my rig no more. Well, it's because you've seen into the future, but you've already made your order. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm sorry, mister. I feel bad. No. Don't feel bad for me. That was totally my bad. My mistake. All right. And you get a little bonus EV. So that's a nice little thing. Let's go ahead and get you live shipped. It doesn't change anyone's Pokefate, so let me say that. You all get the same cards you would have gotten. You just know a little earlier than before. You all get the same exact cards you would have gotten. I apologize for that. I gotta be really careful with these wig packs. I feel like the live packs have been a source of intense concentration the whole time, because it's like, he says, hold this L. I just saw that in your message. I feel like it's a source of strong concentration in the live stream, because you have to be so careful with them not to make a mistake, because the order matters so much. All right. Be right back. Hey, mister, how's it going tonight? Just bought some Hidden Fates. Nice, man. But again, nobody's order has actually been changed. Everyone's getting exactly what they would have gotten anyways. I think it's just more exciting to see it on your turn. All right, Mr. Pokenasty, your cards are live shipped. Oops, hold on, let me fix this. There's Kitty. She's sleeping on the couch today. She looks really comfy. All right. Jansen McNeil would have gotten another wigged pack, and Jansen, we already know, you pick up the Kakuna. Here you go, Mr. Jansen. Do you only get the rares from those custom packs? Yeah, I put the, I guess I do it for visual impact. The custom packs will often have like 2 common uncommons in them just sitting there, and to make it look like a typical booster pack, and then I put it into the bulk pile like a typical booster pack. That's what I do with everyone's boosters. If you have a bulk box, you can keep them, but it's just like 2 common uncommons. It's nothing really too crazy. Mr. Christova says, keep up the good work, TCC. Oh, thanks, man. Gregory Morin says, 1 live custom booster. All right. Mr. Gregory Morin, pulling that Machamp. There he is. So Gregory Morin picks up the Machamp. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. Can't believe I opened like 10 of them. It's such an easy mistake, guys. You have no idea. When you do this for like hours, it's so easy to make a mistake like that. Next up, we have Estuardo. He says, 2 customs, please. I have a bag. And have you seen the Pokemon KFC promos in Indonesia? I have not. I've not seen those. Mr. Eduardo, he picks up the code card and the Magnezone. All right. That was for Mr. Estuardo. I ain't gonna lie, I got scared when you kept going through. I thought you were having a seizure, by the way. Or he says, to be honest. I feel that way. Like I feel like I'm so drained by the end of a live stream that my brain's gonna actually shut off. Actually, I felt that way, what was it, 2 streams ago? It was so bad, it was shocking. It felt like my brain was straight up turning off. It was really hard to keep going. It's because I hadn't slept very well. I haven't been sleeping very well the last couple days. All right. After that, we have John Ailman. He says, 1 wig pack, 1 Shining Fates. All right, Mr. Ailman, let's start with your Shining Fates. Picking up Rillaboom out of the Shining Fates. And out of the wig pack, take a break. Yeah, maybe I'll take a few days off someday. I don't know if you guys know this. We keep the live stream going all 7 days of the week. Did you know that? And I've been doing that pretty consistently, for like a year? Except for the 2 weeks. I took off 2 weeks in Christmas. I actually streamed some of those days anyways. Not all of them, but a few of them. And other than that, I stream all 7 days of the week. And I've been doing that for at least, it's been like 1 year, right? I think in June, the beginning of June, I'll have done that for a full year. John Ailman. Yeah, so I took 1 vacation with my wife, and it was a staycation. We just stayed home. We didn't even go anywhere. I didn't do anything. The whole year I opened up cards. We stayed home and played some games together and just enjoyed relaxing. It was really good. I miss having days off. But I streamed those days. That's the funny thing. I did. I streamed those days. I streamed not all of them, but many of those days. Next up, we have Wathana San. Hey, mister, can I get 2 Prism, 1 Team Up, 1 large custom, and 1 small custom? Now, remember, they're not small customs. They're called live customs. Let's get you on the Ultra Prism. So this is Wathana, picking up 2 more Ultra Prisms. So you go down to 21 and 22 now. 1 Team Up. Let's get you a Team Up. Work sets you free? It does, though. It does. We're going to move to a lake. We're going to own a lake house, guys. Work does not set you free when you're actually doing it, but you work for an income, and one day you spend your money on something nice. So in a way, it does set you free. It just takes some time, and hopefully not too long. Now let's get you on the large as well. You trade your time for money. That's what you're doing. You're trading your time for money. That's what work is all about. Mr. Wathana, you've got a 3rd spot, spot number 11. All right. Let's go ahead and open it up, Mr. Wathana. We are paying for his lake house and future kids in college. You think they're going to college, mister? I'm going to teach my kids how to run a business so that they don't waste their time in college and they go straight to being productive. And if they want to go to college, they certainly can. Ooh, this Blastoise is nice as well. All right, Mr. Team Up was just a Holo Jinx and a Blastoise. Whew. Did anyone get the keychains? That's pretty cool. How do they look? They look very good. We were showing them off earlier in the live stream. Mr. Wathana. Here we go. Yeah, I really believe in hard work. Hard work has basically, it's taken me from a really screwed up life at the age of 17 and put me on a pathway to living in a comfortable middle-class lifestyle. You know, I thought my life was going to be terrible. I thought it was going to be really messed up. I had some pretty bad depression when I was young, when I was like 17 and 18. It was pretty bad. But it's all sorted out now. Graduated, married, getting a house. Woo. Normal. All right. And normal's good. Sean Leon says, sweep, sweep, sweep. Don't mind me. 5 live custom boosters and 1 McDonald's pack for Mr. Sean Leon. You got it, Sean. He says, don't mind me. Okay, here's your McDonald's pack. Now let's get those customs. 5 of them for Sean Leon. Pack number 1 is a vintage Lapras. Pack number 2, is a booster pack of Fossil. Pack number 3, holographic Noctowl. Number 4, he says, wait, did you miss a custom? Oh my gosh, am I missing stuff all day, guys? He says 1 large custom, 1 small custom. That was for Wathana, right? I thought we got it already. Maybe we did miss it. So if we did, I apologize, guys. Tonight's been a terrible night for my mistakes in the customs. If we missed it, we only missed it by 1 order, and Wathana's pull would have been this Paris. Don't know if Mister's still doing orders. We are. We're doing orders for another 30 minutes. But be careful, because apparently I'm messing up the custom orders left and right. There we go. So the Paris actually goes off to him. This is actually even better for Mr. Wathana-san, because it gives him another chance for a hot pull. So you pick up the Fossil Pack. That's your Fossil Pack. Here's the Noctowl. Here's the Mewtwo. You just pull the Mewtwo, by the way. Make sure we get that all right. 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, but one of these was for the other guy. This is the actual third. So we got 2 more packs to open for you. Here we go. We got it sorted. Dreadnought Snom, and whoop, Tapu Bulu. Cool. Claude says, Emma Rose, I'm here for you. All right, so hopefully out of the Fossil Pack, we pick up Dragonite or Mew. I believe in you, mister. If you pick up Dragonite or Mew, that's a great pull. The worst pulls are Muck, Hypno. Muck and Hypno are pretty bad. Is there an Electro? No, there's a Magneton in this as well. So Magneton, Hypno, Muck are the tough ones. Mew, Dragonite are the best ones. And then there's a lot in between. Let's see what you get. This is for Mr. Sean Leon, if I'm saying his name right. Mister, can I still order? Yeah, absolutely. Go crazy, mister. You ready? Come on. Whoop. Lapras, all right. Picking up the Fossil Lapras. That's a great pull. I'm looking at for damage. We always got to check for damage on these because they're so old. He looks fantastic. I don't see any surface damage. That's very good. Means it looks like he'll grade a 9. It's got some off-centering. It's thin on the top. Would I grade it? Absolutely. And then let's check your common uncommons. We got Golduck, Golbat, Weezing, Psyduck. I hear that Psyduck's the best common uncommon from this set. Tentacool, Slowpoke. I'm actually a bigger fan of the Slowpoke, personally. There you go, mister. Those are all yours. And now in the Mewtwo promo, or not the Mewtwo promo, the McDonald's promo, let's see if we can pull a Pikachu. Was this from the Fossil Pack? I was placing an order. Yes, that's Sean's Fossil Pack. We got Piplup Holo. All right, Mr. Piplup. There you go, Sean. Congratulations. And Sean's bag is up top, right? Here it is, Sean Leon. Yeah, large bag. You can get $2 live shipping now, Sean. Would you grade a McDonald's pack? Yeah, we can grade a McDonald's pack. One thing I won't do, though, is I won't go hunting for one that I think will grade a 10 for you. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and refresh. Very nice. Lapras, congrats, Sean. I don't know if I spelled your name right. Sean Leon. All right, let's see. Gerardo Bueno. He says, one more custom. Hold on. That's not right. That's a different order. There we go. Sean Leon. Sean, you're ordering a lot tonight. So I saw another Sean order. I thought that was the one we're on, but that's another order later on. Wathana says 2 Prism and a small custom. So they're live customs. Let's get you a live custom, Mr. Wathana. Your pack has Typhlosion in it. Woo, beautiful Typhlosion. Mr., we hunt for a McDonald's pack that will be a PSA 10. For $50 and a hug, what I would do is if I found a 10 McDonald's pack, I would confiscate it for myself and send it off to grade myself. See, there's no incentive for me to hunt out the 10s for you guys. It's kind of like if there are 10s, I should just go find them and send them myself. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. 2 Ultra Prisms. It's a topic I've been thinking a lot about because it's a common request. Hey, go find me a 10 and send that for me. It's kind of like, why wouldn't I sell it? I'd sell a 10. I don't know if I'd go find you a 10. Let's see. Mr. Wathana. And you don't want to hire me to find a 10 because it would be better off to just straight up buy a 10 to make sure that you actually get a 10. Imagine if you paid me and then it came back a 9. You wouldn't like that at all. So you don't want that scenario to play out either. You don't want that scenario to play out. All right, there we go, Mr. Wathana. The incentive is the money someone would pay you. Right, but I mean, what if it actually comes back 9? That's no good. So I wouldn't want you guys to hire me to do that. All right. Do you also guess the grade of the card before sending it in, or is it an option to buy? You can have me pre-grade the cards that you've opened. So yeah, if you want me to pre-grade your cards, it's kind of like you do that already. What? Let's go ahead and Mr. James O'Brien wants 5 Fates Collide. Fates Collide, all right. Fates Collide, where is it? Has my live shipping been picked up yet? Still says waiting pickup from like 5 days ago, says Ricky Longshaw. Ricky, let's go look it up and see what's going on with you, Ricky. Ricky, by the way, a lot of people have been contacting me wondering where their package is at, and they've been saying that, oh, my package didn't arrive. And when we look it up, the tracking number itself says the package is arriving late, and I think USPS is having trouble is what's going on. But we're looking you up right now in the history, and we'll see what's going on with your latest shipment. Okay, so here it is. Oh, do you have an international order? Oh, I see. Shipment arrived at carrier facility. That was on March 3rd. In Illinois. So it is where it's supposed to be, mister. You want to see that real fast? Does it show off your address or anything? Let me make sure it doesn't show off your address. All right, so I can show you right now because it doesn't reveal too much. Just shows like your actual state. So there's your tracking number. Shipment arrived at carrier facility on March 3rd. So it's where it's meant to be. The Illinois location, Carroll Stream, that's actually, that's the distribution hub. What they do is they take the package and then they fly it off to you. So it's exactly where it's meant to be. It's probably just, you know, as slow as as you would expect it to be because international shipping, it always takes a while, right? Mr. refunded me and the money doesn't go straight away. Doesn't go in straight away. Then when it does, I can send you the money. Can you vouch for me, Mr. Mr. Clegg UK? I definitely cannot vouch for something like that. Are you having like a money emergency? Is it just taking a long time to transfer? What's going on, man? Yeah, you can't ask for that, man. Don't ask people for that. That's not appropriate. You can ask for a $70 donation from someone. That's well, and even that, if we allowed too much of that, people would do that all the time. It's probably not a mega scam. He's probably being honest, but the problem, Clegg, is people who are dishonest, they could come in and say stuff like that. So you can't ask people to send you $70, mister. All right. You're just going to have to wait for that money to clear, mister. We were just helping Ricky Longshaw understand his live shipping. We were opening up Fates Collide for James O'Brien. Let's get that Fates Collide. I just got to find out where it's stored at. Oh, here it is. I found it. Fates Collide. How many did he order? He ordered 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fates Collide is such a great set. Pizza bites are gross. You're 100% correct. That's because like 99% of frozen food is very gross. All right, here goes. James, opening some good Fates. Sneep. Sneep. We do be wanting Pokies. Yeah, unfortunately, you'll have to wait for it to correctly refund, okay? What do we got here? We've got Lass's Special. Pack number 2. Fairy Garden. Pack number 3. Okay, you got Reverse Hollow Snorlax and a Lugia. Very cool. So there's actually both a Snorlax and a Lugia in this set. Man, I had to open up a box of Fates Collide for myself. Those are good hollows. Those are solid hollows. Pack number 4, Coughing and the Holographic Mew. You actually pull the Holographic Mew. I saw this Holographic Mew sell for $200. And that was a while ago. And this looks like a straight 10. Awesome. All right, very good. And then on your last pack, can we get a full art? We got a GX. Whimsicott and Umbreon EX. That's right, you guys are sleeping on some of these XY era packs, guys. These packs can be very hot. You just got what appears to be a 10 Mew, and then you pick up this Umbreon EX as well. Very nice, mister. Yeah, Fates Collide is very underrated. So that's for Mr. James O'Brien. I think I'll order myself a box to open. Kitty, what do you think? Kitty? Kitty, you being cute? Oh my God, Kitty just jumped on the chair. You can't do that, Kitty. Kitty's over here trying to get some pets. Kitty, get out of here. What are you doing? I'm working, Kitty. She's looking at me like I'm just supposed to pet her. Kitty, I got important Pokemon card things to do. I'm just saying you can't really ask for money when you have money on the way. Yeah, that's a no-no. She's sniffing my fingers. Why are you sniffing my fingers? She just has this look on her face. The cat does. Kitty, why are you being so crazy? Fates Collide, definitely a quality set. It's so hard with these XY sets to know like what you should order or what you should have because they're so old and it can be easy to forget what their pulls are. But seeing all that reminds me, you know. She smells the tendies. We've opened a lot of Fates Collide back in the day. We opened, because we bought whole cases of Fates Collide, and we were opening them up at a really low cost. But seeing all this again, I mean, you can get a holographic or a reverse holographic Lugia at least. Reverse Hollow Snorlax, holographic Mew. I believe there's... No, the Suicune's in the other set. The Suicune's in the Breakpoint set. And then Umbreon's in this set. It's just such a good set. Why wouldn't you have opened it? So we're going to pick up... Oh, Kitty, what are you doing? You guys want to see Kitty? Look how desperate she is to get pets. She thinks she's just going to get pets. Kitty, I'm trying to work. She gonna knock me over. She thinks if she stands on the arm of the chair long enough that I'll stop and pet her. Kitty, I got so much work to do. I promise you, any Fates Collide I order will be ice cold. Yeah, some people get luckier than others. That's how it works out sometimes. All right, let's see. Be careful, man. I'm rooting for you, okay? Tammy Lowe says 3 wigged packs. 3 wigged packs for Tammy Lowe. Oh my gosh, Kitty is under the table now. I don't want to run over your paw, Kitty. Pack number 1. Ooh, this is an old vintage Houndoom from the year 2011. Interesting. Number 2 is a round of codes. And number 3, come on, Tammy. Oh, no, I'm afraid it's a round of vintage this time, Tammy. The rest of the Fates Collide box probably cold now. Not at all. He pulled 1 EX. He only pulled 1 EX. And we have a lot of Fates Collide, actually. I have a combination of an open booster box and, what are they called? Blister packs? Yeah, I've got blister packs as well. Let me just make sure I'm not going to run over the cat real fast. Okay, there we go. I got to get off my foot. I've been sitting on my foot too long. It's like going numb and everything. What's wrong with me? Thomas, Tammy Lowe. All right. Here we are. King Simply Alex is law. What? Theo Lang, he says 3 Rebel Clash, Boss's Order. Also, can I trade holos and V cards for a wig? For a wig pack, I couldn't offer a wig pack for your holos. There, unless you had like some crazy number of them. But I couldn't offer that for a wig pack. All right, here we go. I can offer them for a pre-grade. Three Rebels with nothing but Boss's Orders in it. Sneep. All right. What do we got here? We've got Caparaja. All right. At least Mr. agrees that you are the king. What? What are you talking about? The Poke King? Pack number 3. Oh, just a Bronzong. So you hit up 1 V card in 3 packs. Too bad it wasn't Zacian. Zacian would have been a much better hit. Freaking Caparaja. All right, Mr. Theo. Just hid your bag with Tammy's bag. Here it is. Mr. Theo. Who's next? We got, is Pokey Kobe. What's up, man? I would like to snipe a wig. Sounds good, man. Pokey Kobe, you've been around for a while. I thought I'd show you this as well. The large boosters return, Pokey Kobe. So we got a large booster box going for $38 a pack for PSA 10. Oh, he's not there anymore. Vaporeon Jungle Japanese. So if you're interested in that at all, I just thought I'd let you know. I know there's a lot of people who aren't aware that the large custom boosters return. But let's see what you get in your live custom booster pack. Here it is. Boop. Heat more. I'm sorry, man. It's a cold pack this time. What am I doing here? And Pokey Kobe would be in here. Ryan, Reynolds, Ricardo, Robert, Pokey Kobe. I bet I got you up top. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be up top, Mr. Let's do a box break with my base set 2 seal box. Wonder how much packs would sell for, Mister. If you want me to, if you want me to sell those on commission, we could work out an agreement on that. It all comes down to price, really. But we could actually work that out if you're interested, okay? Actually, Maybe what I would do instead of a reserve box break is I would cut the box open immediately and sell the packs off one at a time. Well, I don't know. Box breaks seem like it's a better idea. But yeah, I'm open-minded to it. It just depends on price. Let's find Pokekobe's bag. I told people here before that I'm open-minded to selling your vintage booster box off through commission. And it could be a very safe way for you to sell your box off because, you know, if you have like a box worth $10,000 to $20,000 and then you just post it on a website and have some stranger buy the whole thing from you, a stranger, you don't know him, he has no reputation, he could take the box and say, oh, I received an empty box in the mail, you know? And I've actually had people do that to me. They've had me ship cards to them and then claim there's no cards in them. So they were like, oh, he didn't send me any cards. You're going to have to give me the money back. They're scammers. By the way, they always lose. I've watched this I've had it happen more than once. They lose every time in those disputes. But you don't want to risk it is the point, whether or not you think you're going to win the dispute or not. You don't want to risk a dispute with something as valuable as like a $10,000 booster box, right? So if you guys ever want to liquidate your box here on this channel, we can make that happen. You just got to work with me so that it's worth my time. It's got to be worth my time. It's got to be, think of it like this, you know, people drain their pockets opening cards. Why would I sell your cards rather than, let's say, my own booster box that I have sitting on a shelf right now? So you have to work with me in a way that it makes sense. But I can help you liquidate your box and make quite a lot of money on it, especially, you know, if you've been holding your box for a long time, that could be a very nice thing to do. Mister, I like the Japanese Pidgeot. I see the one on eBay for 1.4K. So I know that's a fair price, but I actually found another for 550 and I got it for 450. You should probably keep yours at 140 though. Oh, nice, man. Very good. He would say, I would pay 450 though. Not that that makes sense. Just saying. Totally, mister. Yeah, I get that. Let's get Eric Guzman. He says 3 live customs and 1 cosmic. The prices I do on the PSA cards are pretty uncomplicated. What I do is I just look up the cheapest buy it now price and I just copy it. That's all I do. It's very unsophisticated, and you can ask me to lower the price when you go to buy it. I won't necessarily lower it. It just depends on if I want to keep holding it or if I want to get rid of it sooner. So you can ask for a deal. In a lot of cases, I'm willing to wait it out because these cards seem to continue to go up in price, and I don't know when we peak. Maybe cards will peak this year. Maybe they'll peak 5 years from now. Who knows when they reach a price that people will no longer pay a higher price for them. I think it's an expanding hobby. So with these card prices, if you can get it cheaper, you should get it cheaper, okay? So these slabs are expensive, but I just copy the cheapest buy it now. I think that's a very simple way to do it. That's how I shop for things, too. I like to shop cheapest buy it now. I don't like to waste a lot of time. I don't have time to waste. You know, if I'm buying something. The main way I like to, I definitely like to build relationships is what I really like to do. That's maybe the best way to buy cards is to have a guy, you know what I mean? That's the best way to do anything. So Eric Guzman, we've got Rotom. I bought a first edition Neo Genesis Lugia 9.5. Is that a good buy? It all depends on the price, I guess. Look at that Rotom. He's off center, man. Ah, man. Now let's get these 3 live customs. For Mr. Eric. Good luck, Eric. Pack 1 is Magnezone, Magneton, Magnemite. Look at this pack. What? You got all 3 of them. They're all from Ultra Prism. And it's the complete evolution line. That's so funny. I didn't know I made that. Pack number 2. That's Score Bunny and Rillaboom. And finally, Gyarados GX. All right. I like this music playing. Do you have any Shining Ho-Oh in your collection from the ETB? I think I sold all of my Shining Ho-Ohs, but I should have more out to grade, and they'll eventually return. Mr. Eric. I sent TCC a DM, so we might have some base set 2 packs to open. Sounds good, mister. Evan. Eric Guzman. How's my night? How is my night? My night's pretty good. All right. Next up, we have Sean Leon. Okay, one last cookie. He wants a live custom. You got it. Paris. Look at that Paris. Oh, man, it's kind of off-center, but it's a nice-looking card. That's Neo Revelation Paris. For Mr. Sean Leon, he took one more shot. Where's his bag at? It's up top. You guys like these vintage cards? I'm about to run out of them. Did you know that? Running low on them. Been handing those out for a while. Gerardo Bueno, he says, one more custom. I've basically given out a whole collection of vintage common uncommons. It doesn't look like much. We give out a few per box, but actually it's more than a few. It's like 10 per box maybe. And then every time I do a box, I'm missing 10. And you do that for a month or two, and all of a sudden it adds up to like 360 vintage cards, right? Am I still taking orders? You got 5 minutes left to make orders, okay? 5 minutes left. All right, so this is for Mr. Gerardo. I'm going to call no more orders at 160. And let's get this into your bag. I'm sorry, mister, it was just hollows. Mister, my county's population is 67,000. There's 64,000 cases here, only 3,000 who have confirmed. What? Oh, you're talking about COVID? I forgot about COVID, man. Man, I'm tired of COVID. PokeKobe here, one more wigged. I'm ordering this after the 5 extra packs were pulled, assuming that they were sold already. The 5 extra packs were pulled, assuming that they were sold already. I'm a little confused by what you mean by that. One more wigged. I am ordering this after the 5 extra packs were pulled, assuming that they were sold. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here we go, mister. One more for PokeKobe. Boop. Oh! PokeKobe, that's an absolute snipe, man. Congratulations. Jungle Blister. Wow, you gotten so crazy lucky. You got the Gem Heroes pack last time. So this is going to require special shipping. And essentially, this is what you've pulled. So this is a Jungle Blister, and it's got the Scyther artwork on it. And there's a little bend over there. I don't collect blisters myself. I prefer the graded booster packs, but I've had this for a little while. And you know what? It's time for my wife and I to start moving. So we'll be selling off some things like this in order to get the move made. They're very fancy. They used to hang these on the shelves at Target. I remember it. I was a little kid, and I'd look at them hanging on the shelf at Target, and I wanted to open it. Oh, by the way, PokeKobe, you can open this if you prefer, but if you prefer for me to ship this as a blister, I will be very happy to send it to you as a blister. So either or, you got to tell me if you want to open it right now. The best pull would be Snorlax. But I assumed that it was going to be shipped this way. Ooh, now if you have more of those, I could be interested. I don't have any more of these, but I have all kinds of stuff. Rip it and ship it. Yo, goodness. Sneak that pack. Oh, man, what nostalgia. I wouldn't open that. I don't think Kobe is still here. I would want to open that myself. Sup, mister? Open. Do it. Open it up. So it's Mr. PokeKobe, so I'm just going to see if he says what to do with it. All right, and what I'm going to do, I have a special marker. Kitty's nose is all drippy. I know what that means. It means she's kneading. Her nose gets all drippy when she kneads. Where'd my marker go? Is it over here? There's my marker. So this is a dry erase marker. It means all you got to do is wipe it, and it just comes right back off. So I'm going to write PokeKobe on this. Yeah, that's dry erase. And I'm going to go set this to the side now for shipping. All right. Congratulations to PokeKobe. Kitty, I'm still working, Kitty. You don't want to be over here, Kitty. I got to run your paws over. He says it's super wigged. Next up, we have Brock Smith, who wants one custom pack. One custom pack for Brock Smith. Here it goes. Boop. Brock Smith with the Toxtricity V. Maybe open that as the warm-up bag for Gym Heroes box break. No, it's up to him whether to open it. Because it's a blister pack, you don't have to open it if it's something as fancy as a blister. You know, you could just go put a blister in your collection. I personally didn't need it, and I had bought it off of a guy who needed me to help him out with getting some cash for something he needed to buy. That's right, it's at 160 minutes, so please no more orders. Yep, we're all done taking orders. Let's see, JDS says, it's JDS. He wants 1 McDonald's. All right, old McDonald's had a farm. Would you recommend keeping the blister sealed? I mean, it depends. If you opened it and it had a holographic Snorlax in it, no, I would open it, because I'll go for maybe thousands. But if it has, you know, a non-holo rare in it, then yeah, it's much better off sealed. The problem with blisters is you can't weigh them, so you don't know. All right, 1 McDonald's, 1 General Mills. We got General Mills. Yeah, that was a big pull. That was like a $600, no, it was like a $540 or something like that. And he says, 2 wig packs. It's been a little while, new bag. Sounds good, JDS. Corvisquire, all right. And Pincurchin. Sorry, mister, those were cold packs. I slid in Kobe's DM, and we'll see if he sees it or not. Let's see what you get out of your General Mills and your McDonald's. Mister, did you have Gamers Paradise in your mall back in the day? No, we had EB Games, and we had GameStop, and we have Slackers. I think Slackers is still at our mall. So Slackers has lived on, where a lot of the other guys pulled out of the mall. The mall's dying, guys. The malls are dying. Boop. Oshawott, no Pikachu. It's up to you, opening it or not, do what you feel. We had Gangsters Paradise, that's right. GME to the moon? Mr. Oh, right, these come with an automatic Pikachu. I thought that you had gotten a special Pikachu pull. But actually, I really like these Pikachus, and I think that these Pikachus will make you Poke rich. I think they're basically, if you can grade them 10, they're probably one of the easiest Pikachus to sell ever. But what was he saying? So the other guy said, up to you opening it or not? Trying to find out what he was talking about here. Mr. Wright, no more orders on an energy card and sit it in the back, question mark? Do we really need to do that? I feel like we don't need to do that. That's why I've never done it before. JDS. Is Mr. taking orders? How much does Evolution sleeve packs go for now? Sleeve packs. You mean like blisters? I don't know. Here's JDS. Can I see the Gym Hero pulls, Mister? We haven't opened the Gym Heroes pack yet. Oh, so JDS, where should we put you? I feel like we should put you in the JA box, but the JA box is like completely full. Here we go. We got Jansen McNeil. Jansen, Mr. Jansen, you're going in the overflow, okay, Jansen? Also has a great display effect. It'll be worth a K, 1K. That's right. It probably will go up in price. Mr. Claude Cavan says, 1 more live custom booster. Only 1. All right, only 1, Mr. Claude. Don't worry, I won't open 5 more. Pull in holographic Grookey and DeWatt. You guys get really addicted to these custom live boosters. Are they more fun than regular boosters? Is it because of the crazy things that come out of them? All right, Claude. Claude Cavan. Is there a way I could improve the custom boosters? Let me know if there's a way I could improve them. Jonathan Westfall, he says 10 rounds of Battle Styles, please. I will need a new bag. All right, 10 rounds? Sounds good. Could I get a fresh box since I'm ordering so large? I was just going to recommend that. Let's do that. Let's get you a fresh box. Well let me think about it. 10 rounds. So you're opening 1/3 of the box from each box. What do you guys think? Is that fair? If a box holds 30 packs and he's opening 10 packs from each box, is that considered sniping, or is that just him getting fair RNG? That's a good question. I guess it would depend on. Adds more Charizards in the custom boosters. People love Charizards. Mister said 10 rounds. You don't need to do a new box. Yeah, so actually 10 packs is not enough for a new box, but the way it would normally go, this is how it works. Let me show you. So this is an ETB, right? And it's got 10 packs in it. And I don't give you a fresh box of ETB unless you order 10 packs. You got to order the whole box. So if somebody were to order, let's say, 3 of the packs out of the box, would it be fair to everyone else if I put you into a new box, or should you have to pull from the same box as everyone else? You see what I'm saying? So the reason that's fair is because you don't know who else is pulling. You don't know who else is pulling the same packs as you. And the whole goal is to avoid searching. We don't want people to search. So he's pulling 1/3 of the box. That's equivalent to pulling 3 packs of Shining Fates out of an ETB of Shining Fates. So at what point could we say, all right, we should have to put you into a brand new box instead of being pulled out of the same box that everyone else gets pulled out of? It's kind of a tough call, isn't it? I think in order to get the fairest results, he says, I thought a box was 20 packs, my bad. Oh, it's, so a fresh box is 30 packs. There's 30 packs a box. So you would have had to have done a total of 30 orders to get a whole sealed box. I'd love to open them and then just pull you like a secret rare out of the ones that are already open. I'm trying to remember, actually. I'm trying to remember if we've already pulled the rares, the secrets and the hypers out of the current boxes. I can't remember. Jennifer says, that's unfair to open new box. You need to buy the whole thing. I think I have to agree. I think in this case, you're not even opening more than half of the box. So I don't think we could put you in a brand new box. I don't really do that for anyone else. Mister, I'm going to pull from the regular packs. I hope you pull a secret rare or a hyper rare, okay? Which I don't know if they've come out of these boxes yet even. You know what I mean? All right. 10 packs, you got it, mister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, look at that. You're going to get some packs from a fresh box anyways. You ready for this, kitty? He might pull a hyper rare. I don't remember one coming out of the box yet. So I think you got a shot, man. Oops, that's really loud. I think you got a shot at a hyper rare because I don't remember the last hyper rare we pulled. It was a while ago. Oh my God, that was a commercial for police officer recruiting. They probably can't get anybody to be police officers these days, and they probably had a bunch of police officers quit their jobs, so now they run ads on YouTube to try and get more police officers to join their force. It's kind of sad, actually, when you think about it. It used to be a respected job, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and so you are getting some fresh packs from the other box. Hey, in a best case scenario, maybe you snipe a hyper rare from one box and then a hyper rare from another box. That's actually, technically, it's possible here if you're getting packs from both boxes. All right, here we go. So the way it actually works, Jonathan, so everyone else understands, this is how it works. And there's 30 packs in each of these boxes. Each of these boxes have 30. Oops. So that's how to, don't worry about it though, Jonathan. It's a issue. You almost got me. I almost said yes because I like to do what people ask me to do when it comes to opening packs. But we got to make sure we have a very fair system for everyone. You got a pretty large order there. Does it look like there's not enough reds? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we didn't actually pull out the 2 reds. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Those are from fresh boxes. And again, I don't remember the last time we pulled hyper rare, so you got a chance for a hyper rare for sure. You have a fair chance for one. I don't remember what secret rares have been pulled either. These could be actually very hot. I'm trying to remember the last secret rares we pulled, and it's not coming to mind. Good luck. Cross your fingers and your toes. Oh, you don't have to apologize, man. No problem. All right. Sneep. Mr. Jonathan. Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Just a topic of, you know, how do we regulate opening packs? We're going to try and make it really fair for everyone. So whenever there's an issue, I always talk about it right here, right in the live stream. So we figure it out as a group. Pack number 2, I get feedback. That's Corviknight. I love that Corviknight's in this set. I think he's the coolest bird Pokemon of any generation. Oh, there we go, man. Secret rare right there. I told you I couldn't remember anyone actually pulling the secret rares out of this round. So you got it. That's secret rare from the blues. You might get one from the reds too. You never know. And let's see. You still have a chance for a hyper rare too. Here's Urshifu. Yeah, in other words, the box was hot and nobody was paying attention. So you just pulled out of a hot box. What do we have here? We got Steelix, Mr. Rhyme, we got Hollow Orbeetle, and all right, cool. So you did a good job. You pulled the secret rare out of that box, and that box had no hyper rare. That's how it works with those boxes. They all have secret rare. However, only some of them have a hyper rare. Okay, so that's how they actually work. And that was a box with only one secret rare in it. Now, for the reds, let's see what happens with the reds. Was it the first 2 packs? So these first 2 packs are from the next box, and you pull a Flapple out of the next box, right? So we have a new round of boxes open. You took one of the Flapples out. Now, these next 8 packs are from the old red box, and we're looking for a hyper rare to come out. Let's see if a hyper rare comes out, because I haven't seen a hyper rare in a while. We got Bronzong. I think Amish girls are so hot. Oh, yeah, you're going to play that Amish Paradise? Mimikyu. All right, Mimikyu V. Another Flapple. Double Flapples, man. Flapple in them cheeks. No hyper rare in the red box, and it looks like somebody had already managed to get the secret rare out of the red box. I feel like I remember that now that I'm thinking about it. Was it Mustard? Mustard might have come out of the red box. I remember because I said no. All right, there we go, mister. Overall, I wish the pulls had been hotter. I wish you had picked up a hyper rare, but it appears neither of those boxes had hyper rares in them. You did pick up one secret rare, so you're doing okay, but just okay. And let's grab your bag, Mr. Jonathan. That might be a $100 card by itself if it grades 10. You never know. People pay a lot for 10s. Think about it. They would have to open up a whole box in order to find that one secret rare, right? So, and if it also grades 10, that's a big deal. Jonathan Westfall, you don't have a bag in the overflow. Could I get a fresh box since I'm ordering? If not, okay, thank you and I appreciate you. Oh, he says I will need a new bag. Perfect. Haha, I read the message. Woohoo! I like Necrozma, by the way. I'm a fan of Necrozma. You know why? Because he looks like he's made out of geometric shapes. I like abstract art. Abstract geometric shapes. New bag. You got it. Thank you so much, Jonathan. All right, let me get a little refresh going on. He says, show that card, please. What, the Necrozma? You had a dream about Necrozma. He was using Dream Eater on you. You guys want to see the kitty? Wait a second, that's the wrong kitty. That's the other kitty. She's hanging out with us because I'm awake and my wife is asleep. So sometimes she does that. She goes, all right, I'll hang out with you. She doesn't want to be alone. Nothing worse than that, right? She's pretty pet greedy. She just likes to be pet all the time. Kitty, you only take and you never give. After Jonathan, we have Dontrell Davis, who says, please send my Rayquaza to PSA. You got it, Mr. Dontrell. Let's get that sent to PSA. Oh, you're right here in the front. I didn't have to pull the whole box out. Thought I was going to have to go looking for you. Yeah, we don't see that kitty very often. She likes to hide, and she especially spends all her time with my wife, who she prefers to hang out with. And that's why you never see her. You see the other cat who likes to hang out with me. But tonight she's hanging out with us, probably because my wife's asleep. Maybe my wife locked her out of the room. She does that sometimes. She gets better sleep when the kitties aren't in the room. Because the cats will like scratch at the door and be like, let me out. They'll go, let me in, please. Dawn Trail Davis, P1. Haven't seen that kitty in a while. Yeah, she's hanging out for some reason. Isn't that cute? Mr. Sean Leon. Hello, Sean. Sorry I order so often. See you Friday. Live shipping, please. And a little extra, Sean Leon would like to be live shipped. Okay, we got a big order for you, Sean. Let me set you on the table over there. I'll live ship you after the stream is over, because I got to get all of those keychains together. Mr. Sean, we didn't have Bulbasaur. We have Venusaur. Make sure that that's okay with you, okay? Because I can refund you if you don't want. If you don't want a Venusaur, I can refund you. We don't have Bulbasaur, unfortunately. They must have messed the order up. I'm surprised you're still alive. I know, I started real late, so we're ending real late. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so Sean Leon, thank you for the tip. Andres Ramirez says, hey, mister, any chance I could get off the large custom booster reserve list and get 3 Vivid, 1 Darkness instead? I'll get live shipping right now as well, if so. So, in the past, we didn't allow that because the problem is we got to scratch your name out and it looks all ugly. But we're going to allow it. I don't really see too big of a problem with it. We'll put number 8 over there. Yeah, that could cause me to make a mistake. I think that's why we didn't like to do it. But yeah, we'll get you. We can do live packs if you prefer. All right, so 3 Vivid, huh? Mister, are you selling Digimon? I'll probably never sell Digimon. I don't very much believe in that franchise at all. Maybe I'll be a big sucker and miss out on the opportunity to invest in Digimon, but I could spend that exact same money buying Pokemon, and I have a much greater faith in the Pokemon brand than the Digimon brand. Why invest in the second? It's not like the stock market, you know. It's not like the stock market where the competitor, Target, or whoever can suddenly do really well and turn really high profits. It's not like that. Collectibles are just, you hope the next guy buys it for more than you did. So you really want to be in the hobby that's the strongest hobby. That's your goal. And Pokemon's swinging real hard right now. So I would probably take every dollar and put it toward Pokemon. But we're expanding a little bit for fun into Yu-Gi-Oh!, Final Fantasy, and maybe Dragon Ball Z. Maybe Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a maybe from me. I get that people really like it, but I just don't see the future in it. Oh, also, we're dabbling a little bit with coins. I like coins. Coin collecting is awesome, but I don't want to do too much in coins, because it's similar to the argument I made earlier here. Coins are just never going to do as well as Pokemon, is what I realized. Pokemon's a big deal right now. But, yeah, coins, I like them. They're cool. Most Targets restock Pokemon at 8 a.m. Thursdays, so you guys might want to check. I'm running out there. I got to get me some Pokemons. Out of print years later, if Pokemon is still epic, that product is worth big bucks. What? Pokemon to the moon. That's right. Pokemon's going to the moon right now with the card collecting. What do we have? Oh, yes. You got the full art Pikachu. Congratulations, man. What else? Can we get a hyper rare, the same Pikachu? It's possible. Here's your Darkness. Just hollows. And how about this last? Kitty, what are you doing? Sometimes my cat eats fur. She's so weird. Opal and Zapdos. She'll find like a chunk of fur, start licking it. It's not even her fur. It'll be like the other cat's fur. She'll lick it, and then she'll end up eating it all. It's so gross. Must be like a instinctual thing for them. So just the Pikachu VMAX this time, Mr. Andres. Let's find your bag. He said 3 Vivid. Did we only open 2? We only opened 2 because I needed to open the box. Here you go, mister. Your 3rd pack. Thank you for catching that, guys. Today I've been terrible. So many distractions. I'm so glad you guys are here to catch me when I make a mistake. Talking too much and not opening enough Pokemons. Pincurchin on your 3rd pack. My coin collection is worth around 40,000. All right, I'm on my way, mister. I have all of the state coins, 50p coins, all the Queen custom rare coins, and I have around 20 roaming coins and loads of other rare ones. Yeah, I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything like that. Uh, my style of thinking is like this. I'll explain my style of thinking. So let's say you have $10,000 and only $10,000, and you have two hobbies, hobby one and hobby two. And when I invest that $10,000 into a hobby, I'm asking myself this question: which hobby is going to double in price first? Do I expect the coin collecting hobby to double in price, or do I expect the Pokemon card hobby to double in price by two? Well, actually, I think it's the Pokemon. And that was the right prediction, actually. It's already happened. Pokemon cards exploded in value in the last year and a half, 2 years. So that was the right prediction. So you could own $10,000 of coins, or you could own $10,000 of Pokemon cards. A year later, you might have, who knows, maybe $12,000 of coins at that point. But with Pokemon cards, if you had been buying Pokemon cards, if you had been buying them 1 year ago, some of the best performing cards went up times 10 in value. So you could have $100,000 in Pokemon cards today if you had spent the same 10,000. So that's a pretty massive difference. And I don't know if coins have done that. Maybe coins have. I'm not too big in the coin hobby, so I don't pay attention. So I don't know how fast the coin hobby is expanding. It's all about expanding, right? You need more buyers because they don't do dividends. There's when it comes to cards, when it comes to collectibles, they don't do work. So their value is brought on by an expansion in the number of collectors. And which hobby is going to have more collectors joining? Probably Pokemon. They're just so active. They're always advertising. They're always making their animes and their games, and it's all directed toward children. And so the coin hobby will struggle with this. Now, again, I'm not trying to dump on anyone. You should definitely collect whatever you find interesting. Obviously, I find coin collecting interesting, or this wouldn't be on my table right now. But this is where I'm going to dump all $10,000 because I know this is going to double faster. My girlfriend's slowly realizing it's a better call. He says, yes, sort of the same thing. I collect a few different things like comic coins, cards, posters, but the thing is, there was a huge boom in some hobbies, and now when I'm searching for stuff, it's pricey. Yeah, I mean, I was just explaining with the, I don't know what I paid for that Gym Heroes box, but I think it was $8,000 is what I paid, I think. And then I sold it off for less than $25,000. The earliest round of packs were only selling for $500 each, or was it $500 or $600? $600 each. So I sold the first 12 packs for $600, but I sold the last 12 packs for $700, right? So $100 difference in between. So I probably got close to $23,000 for that. Well, if your initial investment is like 8,000, it ends out with 23. That's about times 4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good in my opinion. I think that outperforms the stock market. And they're all sold now. It's not something that's in theory. They're sold. They're actually sold. All right, so Andres. It's not in theory if you've already sold it. It's kind of the same way with Bitcoin. When you got your Bitcoin is going up and up and up, well, you don't really have that money until you sell the Bitcoin. So you have the money in theory, but it's not until you hit the sell button that you really have the money. And you can recognize your gains. But I do like coins. I love looking at them, but they don't have any video games, unfortunately. If they did, coins could be doing really well, actually. Go make a video game, a video game based on coin collecting. Gotta collect them all, sort of. If there was a video game for coin collecting, maybe coins would be blowing up right now. Next up, we have God King Lunar. He says, I would like 5 packs of the Rebel Clash. Time to strike while the iron is hot. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are Pokemon coins. That's true. There are Pokemon coins. I want that rocket coin. There was a rocket coin. I let it get away from me a long time ago because it was going for so much money. Wish I had it. Wait, I wonder if there's one available again. Because I think only one was on the market. I haven't checked in a long time. Well, I can't buy it, though. I got to buy a house. I don't see it. There's the old Meowth coin. Let me see if I can see it under completed. Wait, is this it? Here it is. It's this right here. That's the coin I want. It's a metal rocket coin. Invest in TCC grading. Invest! I'm selling corporate bonds now. You can buy corporate debt from me with a 7% yield. Be funny as hell. 4 and 5. There we go. All right, good luck to Mr. God King Lunar. Let's get you a hot pull, man. 1, 2. There was a poster shop in New York. It is huge. I bought some famous movie posters. Now I have people contacting me asking if they can buy them. Nice, man. I actually got I got some messages on Instagram from some. This was after Logan Paul's first box break. I got some messages from a few. I think they were large YouTubers. I didn't actually look into them, but they were like verified or something like that, and they were asking me about. My booster boxes. They were asking about my rocket booster boxes, and I just told them, I'm like, I'm not looking to sell these. I'm looking to buy them. And they're like, okay, thanks. And then they just disappeared. They're like, I'm out of here. I should go look up. I don't remember who they were. I never looked up who they were. I just didn't care because I was like, well, I'm not selling them. I'm just gonna hold them. Oh, Twin Energy Hyper Rare. Boop. Mr. Mime, and Aegislash. All right, so you pick up 1 gold card. You, in fact, sniped. However, it wasn't a golden Rillaboom. Wait, what's in that set again? A golden Frostmoth. It was a golden Twin Energy. Come on, Pokemon. We don't want golden energy. They're messing with you, man. Those are some questionable hit pulls. Mr. God King Lunar, your bag is absolutely crazy how large it is. You can always get free live shipping any day of the week. No golden monkey. The gold monkey, he's in Darkness Ablaze, not the other set. Okay, let's see what's next. Mr. Lee, Mr. Sung-Hoo Lee, he says 3 super vivid voltage hits. Come here, chunky boy. Hey, maybe you'll get the hyper rare. So this is a fresh box of vivid voltage, and all the opportunity is ahead of you. Let's see what comes. Snip. Remember, guys, we're all done taking orders for the night, so no more orders. All right. I did 1 more order. After that, you can ship if you'd like. Sounds good, mister. Sounds like we're going to get Mr. God King Lunar shipped. That's a good thing. You got a lot of cards over here. I always consider it kind of a liability. You know what I mean? Like if somebody broke into my house and stole all the cards, you'd be missing all your cards and you'd be like, mister, where's my money? Refund. So I like getting large bags like that one shipped out right away. All right, we broke 100 likes. Thank you, everyone, for that. This is for Mr. Sung-Hun Lee. And let's find your bag, mister. Here we are. Boop. Now we have ID Chronicle. ID Chronicle says 3 rounds of the Battle Styles. You got it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, mister, how much to get a card graded? I know it's late, so I can wait till tomorrow. Yeah, so there's grade prices in the description if you're wanting me to grade cards for you. So you'll have to scroll down in the description. I pulled the gold Houndoom, and I'm going to send it to CGC for that 10. Good luck. I hope you get it. CGC 10s are pretty tough, so if you get a 10 from CGC, that's great. All right, we've got cold pack and another cold pack and a Cricketune. You did it. Boop. That's cold. Oh, Tapu Koko Secret Rare. Very nice, coming out of the red box. And finally, a cold pack. That's for Mr. ID Chronicle. ID Chronicle. Tapu Smoopu, Glenn, Giovanni, Gene, I'm a Stinklebot, Ignacio, Harry, Gabriel, Garrett. Who are these guys? They've disappeared. They ordered cards and then they left the stream. Irvin, Glenn, Hugh, Griffin Hess. They never order live shipping. They never ordered the free shipping. They're like, I don't care. You can hold my cards forever, can't you? Here we go. ID Chronicle. All right. Okay, you were up top. And Mr. God King Lunar says, I would like 1 wigged pack. Sweet. Oh, look at that. 14 battle styles. 14 battle styles. Let's get a hyper rare out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, good luck, Mr. God King Lunar. Sneep. Feel free to ship me after that. Sounds good, mister. I'll get your bag on the table. You got really expensive packs, so we want to give it lots of protection. We might have to double baggy that one. Or double box it. We don't want anything going wrong. All right, let's see. Pack number 1 is Cold. Number 2, Octillery. Number 3. Number 4. Come on, Hot Pulls. Where are you at? That's a cold pack. 5. That's Steelix. 6. And 7. Come on, 7. No! Those are just hollows. Okay, how about this round? This will have a hyper rare in it, the reds. Come on, reds. Cold. You got Emboar. You got Emboar twice. Wow, bro. What are these pulls? Here we go. What do we got? Tapu Koko. Holy moly. You've got Aegislash. And, come on. Oh, my lord. 14 packs, huh? Holy. Those were not the hottest packs. You got a lot of hollows. Look how many hollows he pulled. Imagine if these had been actual hits. Oh, man. I don't know if I grade them these days now that PSA raised their price. Lucky but unlucky at the same time. That's right. You kind of got to hit that luck twice. No hyper rares came out of either box, and no secret rare, huh? Wow. That's crazy bad. All right, well, let's find your bag. Where did we put your bag? Is it still up top? I think it's still up top. Yes. And God King Lunar said he is ready to be live shipped. Holy molies. At least you didn't order 14 packs. That would have sucked. If you had ordered 14 packs, that would have cost you something like, it would have been like 80 something, I don't remember. And you would have gotten 1 hit, Tapu Smoopu. What do you think of that, kitty? He said, yeah, that would be extra rip. That would have been a huge rip. All right, I'm refreshing. And we're ready to wrap up. We're well past the 3-hour mark. I'm jumping back into the line. Kitty's making a huge yawn over there. Kitty, are you yawning? Okay. So we had one more order. It was from Mr. Juan Gonzalez. He says, let me get a Hidden Fate Snipe. This is the last order of the night is for Juan Gonzalez. He wants a Hidden Fate Snipe. Here we are. And it's You did it! You sniped the water energy! Woohoo! Sorry, mister. Just water energy this time. Always that pokey risk, you know? Let's get this into your bag. Not the Charizard this time. Get some sleep. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, guys. If you want to show your support, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be back on tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. Today? I think it's today.